Bro, why did they update on a Wednesday, man? I don't know, it kind of worked out. I think me making a video is probably more important than streaming the update. But I legit made 0 progress, so we're gonna just kind of wait for people to tune in. I'll do experiments real quick while we wait. Although, I did open 1 Vanguard yesterday off stream. I did not, unfortunately, drop the scoot, so got a little bit of progress to make there, but we do have 400 mil to be able to get this all maxed out. Yo, what's good, Kyoko? What's up, Fred? How's it going, boys? How much is Scoot selling for now? Oh, good grief. Do we know the drop rates of this thing yet? Like, do I want to gamble with that? I feel like I kind of need to, but I don't know. Yo, what's good, Luke? How's it going? How's it going? Gonna do M7. I gotta do M2 to drop the shards is the plan. Which, how many of them do we need again? I mean, I don't know. I guess we could probably buy it for pretty cheap at this point. How many do we need? It's 24 to max. I mean, is it even worth me grinding that out? Like, in all honesty. Just buy it. Time is money. Come do M7. Is that the strat? Is that the meta? I don't know. I kind of want to gamble a little bit with Vangs. Is the thing. So it's less about M2, more about Vanguards. M7 Sweat's already found new healer route. Oh goodness. Yeah, I know there's I mean, I was testing some routes on alpha like when it first came out, so let's go. Dad, how's it going, bro? Has Sunbreaker yet? I mean, I've done it on alpha. I haven't played it at all on the main server yet because it does go in museum, so I'm waiting to buy it, or I was waiting to buy it until today. I tried to not play yesterday. I just made the videos yesterday and I didn't play, so that, you know, I wouldn't do anything off stream, basically. So that is the goal for today, is to do a little bit more stuff on stream, which I did test out. I mean, we got the mosquito bow right here. I don't know, man. I still don't like that change with tarantulas, but it is what it is. Let me go for Guardian Pet real quick. See if we can get some RNG up in here. Pretty please. I'm gonna have to use another Titanic. M2 makes good money, earned like 100 mil since the update. Yeah, I mean, Scarf Studies plus the guaranteed shards is like crazy coins. It's good, Dipu. How's it going, bro? But yeah, we're gonna max the shard today. So there's a lot of XP that got added with this update. Just first off, you'll notice we do already have 15 XP extra. I didn't like do anything to gain this XP. It's just from having the Crystal Nucleus Warp unlocked. Because that you don't need MVP plus for that now, so that means it gives Skywalk XP for having it. So that's pretty nice. So that's 15 XP from that. Then there's another 3 XP from the Armadillo pet, another 10 from the Scarf, and then I don't even know from, I think it's 8 from Museum for Dungeon Breaker. So that's like, what, 21 plus 15, 36 right there. Plus whatever XP it is from Wither Essence Shop, which, I mean, we can check real quick. That should be in Wither Essence Shop somewhere. Is this it? Yep. Echoes of the Lost. Which should be worth a lot more than that. Let's go back to ways to level up. Maybe go to Essence Shops. Here we go. Wither Essence Shop. That's 19 XP. So 36 plus 19, 55 total XP added with this update. So you can get to level 522 now. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. I don't think we're going to make that because we have so much XP left still from dungeons. Sharp 6, nice. But yeah, 522 is possible. That's crazy. Taylor's been insane. Dropped 2 eyes. I've dropped 2 cores and an enchant rune. Dang, bro. GG. Trying to lowball. It's so hard. Yeah. I don't know. Lowballing is a pain. I don't love it. Underbreaker get any enchants? I don't think so. It shouldn't have anything that matters on it. Like, it automatically insta-breaks things, so it shouldn't have any issues. Yo, what's good? Suster, how's it going, bro? Let's see. I'm gonna need a little bit of RNG here. I don't know. We'll just take that for now. I think we're good to start. Sharp 6. There we go. Alright, well. Do I just try some low cat at F7? I mean, that's one way to do it. I mean, you'll definitely learn a lot of routes. Or be able to practice a lot of routes that way because it's such a big floor. But man, alright, we gotta test out some things here. First off. I don't know. I really want to go for the frozen scoot, honestly. I kind of want to mine for that. But I also... There is a mining fiesta later. So maybe we go for it then. We do also... It is Finnegan perks right now. It is going to be Aatrox perks in an hour and a half. So I would like to do Aatrox perks when those come in. And just see how our revs go down. Good Pangy. What's good, Flow State? How's it going, boys? What's up, Roger? You can't cheese the secret in the tic-tac-toe room. Yeah, you can't cheese the anything in puzzle rooms now. But there is a good chunk of XP. Pretty sure those guys aren't supposed to be able to be here. But this update has added a lot of XP, so we already got 15 XP just from having the nucleus scroll already added. So there is that. But there is also the new scarf attributes. We need 24 of these. So it's 27 mil to max this out. But this is the best attribute in the game for me right now. 24 shards. Go ahead and claim that. 10 skyblock XP. And we now have 20% more dungeons class XP to gain. So that's pretty huge. That's a pretty big deal. We are going to be able to get our class average 50 runs done quite a bit faster just because of that. So that's pretty huge. There is also the mythic armadillo that we got to get our hands on, which we could go ahead and do. Yo, what's good, Tavo? How you doing, bro? We could go ahead and do that. But I think we're going to go ahead and focus on Dungeon Breaker now. So Dungeon Breaker just got added as well. So it's 500 essence from this shop right there for the Dungeon Breaker. And there's also the new essence shop. So I currently have almost 31,000 wither essence. We're going to just max this out. Boom. There we go. So that costs 8k wither essence, not too bad. And I can actually sell the rest of my wither essence for 56 million coins. That covers the costs of our other stuff, which is pretty nice. We also got to donate this to our museum real quick. So Dungeon Breaker goes right here. And we should be able to grab it back somewhere. There we go, Dungeon Breaker. All right. So I believe that is, once again, a maxed out museum. Yep, everything's done. And that puts us up to 72% to level 522, which is possible to reach now. But we are going to need quite a bit of XP to make that happen. Let's go. Yo, what's good, Zang? It's out. It is out, bro. It is here. It is finally here. We've been waiting for this. Oh, about to make a name for myself here, dude. Let's go. All right, we gotta try this out, I guess, right? Oh man, I don't know how to feel about this, dude. I gotta learn mage now. That's the problem. Gotta actually do stuff. So coring's gonna be different. I guess we'll just figure it out, right? I need Hearthstone 5. The grind is real. Time to come back Skyblock for the Dungeon Breaker. Yes, sir. All right, let me, dang, 580,000 healer XP. Bro, this is going to be crazy. All right, I'm down to mage now. But Flame's playing healer, that's crazy, actually. That's kind of crazy. All right, I got to figure out, well, I guess we got to retire this guy first off. 07's diamond pickaxe. I'm putting him in the retirement page. Is there anything I can take out of here? I'll move the fermento boots. How about that? 07's. He did a lot of good work for us. All right, Dungeon Breaker time though. Let's see. I don't need this spade in here. We can get rid of that. I also shouldn't need the Dayblade. I gotta fix my whole inventory because it's all bugging now. Alright. So I don't need these right now. I do need this. Don't need that. I do need my dungeon equipment, which is this stuff. What did I do with the rest of it? I think it's all in here, isn't it? Yeah, so backpack 5. We gotta go get everything sorted in backpack 5. So we'll be doing that real quick. Boom, boom. Alright, we'll take this. This should go in here. Explosives. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And I actually probably do have to change. I gotta change my magical power and stuff around too. Okay, so we go for crit damage, right? Yeah. There we go. Is that right? I guess that's right. Boom, boom. I guess this is right. No, I usually do this and this. And that. Maybe. And then we change this one around with this. Okay, so off rip. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Gonna mage. Yep, I gotta go mage. That is the plan. So yeah, we're gonna change all our things. We gotta go silky, all that jazz. Bang. Do. That should do it. And the rest on crit damage. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Alright, I think we're set. I think we're set. 2B is not reading chat. I do my best, man. I'm trying, man. Come on now. I got a brain here. So we are 72% now. That put us 139th. Dang. Hopefully that's not updated. And we're actually a little bit higher than that, but we'll have to see. Maybe it updates now. Maybe. Oh, we're actually 180. So, or we're actually 80%. So it hadn't counted my museum XP. All right. Well, that should help a little bit with our ranking, maybe. But 20 XP left to go to get to another skyblock level. Not too bad. New talismans? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything new. Plan on skipping Juju and skipping straight to term because I can't stand the grind for dungeons right now. I mean, good luck, I guess. You need a lot of magical power to be able to do that, but if you can do it, go crazy. Alright. I'm ready for some M7. I'm ready. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm ready. I don't think we're gonna need to swap around too much. But no Kime hype. Nah, I'm broke, dude. That might be our issue, though. Now that they've nerfed enchants, I might have to do it. Because with Smite got nerfed by 50%, and then Sharpness got nerfed by 15. So I might have to actually get that to be able to mage. Is my worry. That is my fear. But we'll see. Already did enrichments. But beacon on crit damage, I mean, that's only 5. I will forget to change that back. I don't think, I mean, that doesn't scale with dungeon level. I feel like that isn't big enough of a deal. You know? So cooked, we might be cooked, low key. Make a protest stream to get PB running back? No, I think PB running is kind of dumb. So, pass. I want to get in Flames Party, but I imagine he's got a good group right now. Did you? Maybe.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Chervix with a sub, appreciate it, man. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, please make sure to drop a like on the stream. It does help out. Okay, Flames got a mage right now. Well, I kind of want to test damage then, I guess. I suppose that's the play. Or we could try... Do I go ahead and get the armadillo? Do I do that now? Do I do that now? I don't know. The Scoot it's expensive, man. It's 167 mil. I kind of want to try to drop it, but at the same time, I don't know the drop rate of it yet. If I knew the drop rate, then I'd be more inclined to make a good decision, but which T7 should I buy first for my LCM Claymore? Smite and then Sharpness. Those are the most important two, for sure. Rate on the wiki, I mean, we can check, but usually they don't put the stuff on wiki for a little bit. Just look up Scoot. Yeah, it doesn't show up, and we can go for Armadillo. Maybe Armadillo pet. Yeah, it still doesn't have the legend or the mythic as even an option on this page. I think these are the skins, but that's not an actual. Yeah, it is not on the wiki yet. Yo, nice snack, GG. For Claymore Sharpness more important, Smite doesn't affect the dragons. Yeah, I mean if you're going for and gravity, yeah, gravity. But if you have a hype, then yeah. I'm just thinking about for me since I don't have the hype. I get mythic. So the Scoot is from what's it called? It is from corpses in glaciate tunnels. So you got to get this and then give it to Cat, but I probably shouldn't do this. Oh yeah, not 4. That was almost bad. Well, there's one. All right, Armadillo, bang, boom, go crazy. Casual 167 mil. Casual 167 mil. Let me go ahead and get one of these. The things we do for 3 SkyBlock XP, ladies and gentlemen. It's from Vangs. It's also from regulars now. That was in the alpha patch notes. Like, it's not in Lapis, but it's in Tungsten and Umber. If it costs a key to open it, then yeah. There we go. Mythic Armadillo added to the pet menu, which puts us 83% to 522. I mean, it's still going to be a while before we get to 522, but hey, we gained a lot of XP today. We're already close. So that's it. We maxed the update. Let's go. Stream over. Bye, guys. I'm trolling. We're still gonna do some Dungeon Breaker shenanigans until Aatrox perks come up, and then we'll do some Slayers, and then once that's done, we will probably do the Mining Fiesta. See if we can handle that, but I don't know. I may end up doing Fiesta off stream. Low key might be what happens, or I may not do it at all. We'll see. The base to drop from Tungsten Frozen Corpses, Tungsten Umber Corpses, and 2% from Vanguard. Yeah, so it's more likely from Vanguard for sure, but it is possible from the others. How's the Scarf Shard grind going? I just bought it. It's only 27 mil or something to max now, so I was like, might as well. But let's just do this while we wait. How long is Jerry here for? That's a good question. He's here for another 2 days. We'll just go for some bestiary while we wait. Oh, the Primal Fears are here. Forgot about these guys. Hi there, fella. What do we got? We got the Shade. Where is bro? Where? Oh, hi. There he is. These guys, bro. Alright, I guess we got our candies from that. Yay. I'm probably just not gonna worry about those. Have 7 with you. We are just doing a couple runs for bestiary while we wait for the M7 party to open up. Perk is it right now? It is Finnegan at the moment. Gotten the Scarf Shard? Yeah, we just bought everything. Pretty much. We're done. We've just maxed the update already. Took us 15 minutes, dude. That was not bad at all. When's Aatrox? In like an hour and 20 minutes. Should be the case. Mage, do go burr, do go burr. At least coring is easy as mage now. You'll be chilling. Yeah, I won't have to do like pre-mining or any of that stuff. Should be very easy. But we'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. Boom. But it's crazy. I did 3 regular mage runs before Dungeon Breaker came out. Like, that's the only ones I got before the alpha opened up for Scarf Shard. I was trying to originally wait for Dungeon Breaker, but once the alpha opened up with Scarf Shard, I was like, yeah, I'm waiting. There's no way. Ain't no way we're doing this. Maxing the update in 15 minutes by buying everything. Exactly. That's what we grind coins for, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's snipers in this room. I need those. Bang. All right. Maybe we'll max snipers before we get back in Flames Party. We'll see. Do. How to get the mythic armadillo upgrader? It is in corpses. So you can get it from any corpse that requires a key. So not lapis corpses, but any of the other corpses. It has a drop chance. It's like 0.5% from regulars like umber and tungsten, and then from vanguards it's 2% drop. So it is definitely pretty rare for sure, but I don't know. Hopefully you get good RNG with it. Do. I'm not even going to answer that question for Nash. That's wild, bro. What the heck? Try shooting last breath. Nani? And fine, I'll stab him. Wow, get one tapped. L plus ratio. Ooh. Do. Let's swap this. We're selling my Necron boot since I'm using Maxor. I mean, the thing is, don't really want both Necron and Maxor boots, I would say, just because you can swap them around. You know, you can change your Maxor boots to Necron if you decide to. So you don't really need a pair of Necron and a pair of Maxor, I don't think. Like, I had a pair of Storm. I think I do still have a pair of Storm. Okay, where is this means? There we go. I have a pair of Storm and a pair of Necron, so I have, you know, like a mage set and a melee set, but Maxor and Necron are kind of both used for melee, you know? So. How much you still need for class average 50? That's a good question, actually. I don't think... I mean, I guess we can check. Hold up. So, Adjectives probably hasn't updated with Scarf Shard perks yet. Catacombs graduate level. Oh, it has. Alright, well, that literally saves us 100 runs. Straight up. 656 runs instead of what would have been 765. So we've got 600 runs of M7 Mage to do, which is way better than the 700 it would have been before. Oh. Hold up. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. There we go. Closed the wrong window. That was almost awkward. But yeah, it's definitely pretty helpful. Flames party hasn't opened, right? Yeah, I mean, if their party doesn't open, that's fine. I mean, I guess we could just play around with Dungeon Breaker, because why not? Bro, this is so goofy. All right, let's see. So there's a chest down here. Can I just like mine down to this? It's definitely not faster, but it's an option. All right, let's see what else. There's a chest down over here. Yeah. How did I go up right there? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Oh, this is so good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of loving this right now. Kind of loving this right now. Can you show the mage setup? You can do exclamation. Oh, wait, what? I dropped a rune book. You can do exclamation sky crypts, I believe, or sky stats. Yeah, exclamation sky crypt should do it. For seeing the whole setup if you want to, but I'll show the armor here in a sec. Level are you with SkyBlock XP? We're still 121, but we're 17 XP off 122, which is possible to hit now. This is my setup right now, which, yeah, that's right. Like, wait, do I need to have Legion on that helmet? Nope. No, I do not. It was good, Matsy. Got any tips for progression fast in early game? Stuck in early game for a really long time now, so I could use some tips / help. Main thing is hunting right now is very good for money. And that's usually the main thing that people get stuck on in the early game is finding a good money method. So I would just say try and go for foraging island, you know, progress hunting. And that will help a lot for sure. 521. Yeah, 521. Did I say 121? My fault. Yeah, 521. Heck, W. You know what I mean. But 522 is possible now. It is possible. So we are going to try and go for that at some point. Not hitting it today, but we should be able to at a reasonable time. How you hunt? Never done that. So it'll kind of, as you do the foraging, you know, island, it'll like explain how hunting works, but hunting shulkers is really good, and hunting invisibugs and pandas, all those are really good. And you don't need gear to hunt shulkers. Like, of course, the better hunting fortune you have and stuff, the more money you'll make, but you don't have to have it to start making decent money. So it's really solid. Rift is very good too. That is true. Rift is also a good starter method. But hunting, I would say, is generally going to be better because it requires less effort to get into. At least for right now. The thing is, I mean, everything, you know, changes in price over time. So we'll see if it's still that way in a year from now. But it requires very little effort to get into, at least at the moment. And I think it can make more than Rift as well. So it's like really strong. All right, let's just swap. You drink the refined ball of gyre for permanent intel. Yes, that is SkyBlock XP. So I did do that. Bing, 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 bing. Guild rec, I generally invite people who are active in streams and such. Or I think we have like a rec in the Discord if you're like level 540 or something. I set a really high rec, or not 540, 440. Just because guild, some people in guild want more people who can play M7. So they generally want higher level players. But I mainly want people who are active in the community. So we kind of did a little bit of a compromise so we can have a little bit of both, you know. Yo, it's good, Snorpix. How's it going, dude? Hate rifts? Fair enough. I mean, I like the main rift progression, but yeah, I don't really love doing the money methods in it, to be fair, so that's valid. Yoink. Hearthstone using? I'm on Silky right now. Because I was prepping for left click mage, but I don't know if I'm gonna get a spot. There's a party in my guild going on right now, but unless the mage leaves, I can't play, so we're just doing this in the meantime. Which, again, we could max Sniper Beast here today. How close am I to that? We've got 50 kills left. Yeah, I mean, we could max that real quick. That's reasonable. We now have 46 kills left. Nice. Nice. 440 so free nowadays. I wouldn't say it's free, but it's all about the time put in. It still takes thousands of hours of gameplay to get to that point. But I wouldn't say it's like difficult to do. It's legit just how much free time you have to play. That's all it is. What should I use for 7? For F7? Esbers, you can use Tarantula or Primordial Helmet until you get the golden head. Just do an F7 for. I'm just trying to get a little bit of bestiary, which I mean, we do need to test out some routes actually. Let's play around with Dungeon Breaker a little bit more. I played with it a little bit, but all right, we're gonna clear this room with Dungeon Breaker. That's the plan. Let's just see. This is a big room. There's 8 in here. All right, so let's start. Our normal route here would be going up, grabbing this, and then I didn't really hit the ether warps, but that's fine. And we can just kill the bat and then mine straight down. That's so goofy. I love it. There's the other bats. And then we've got this, which I could just mine through the wall for that. Cool. And then there's one over here. Bang. Grab that. And then, oh, this is actually going to be so good. Because this spot generally causes me problems. Because normally you have to, you know, do the ghost pick through this, but you can just stonk through that. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. Yo, Lucky with the sub. Appreciate it, man. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We're closing in on the 30K for Red Name. And also closing in on 28K. And we can also just pull the lever. And then we can mine down through this. Break that. Ether warp back up. Get this chest. What's the other thing? There's another chest up there. I don't even remember how to get to this, but... Oh, you can't break the skulls. That's the problem with this thing, is you can't break the skulls. Let me out. Ooh. We're safe. Yoink. Well, there it is. I'm just running. Next. Thunderbreaker, so good as bonkers. It's so good. I'm sad they'll definitely nerf it. I don't think so. It's been on alpha legit like 4 times. Like, if it was gonna get, I mean, it got a little change from the start. It had 30 charges to begin with. Now it's only 20. So that's about as much of a nerf as I think it really needs. Recently got into SkyBlock, focusing on farming right now. Farming 40 soon. Any tips? Okay. I mean, main thing is make sure you get up to garden level 7. I imagine you're probably already at that by farming 40. Because garden is getting an update before the end of the year, I believe. They're supposed to be getting a greenhouse update that adds a bunch of new stuff to the farming system. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, just keep in mind that it is getting an update soon. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to try to progress something else. If you're already at garden level 7, and leave the rest of your progression for whenever that update drops, because that update will definitely make your progression go by a bit faster. Garden 11 right now? Okay, got you. But yeah, I mean, foraging and hunting is very good to focus on right now, especially. So going for those two wouldn't be a bad idea, because they are getting a new foraging island at some point next year. They did talk about that a little bit in the patch notes. Patch notes came out after I had already made my my video yesterday, so I did not get to talk about the things at the end of the patch notes, but there is going to be a foraging island coming out next year, so that's pretty cool. Missing a ton of XP from garden, can't wait for greenhouse. Yeah, it's a very big deal for sure. W changes. All right, let's do this room too. Let's see. So I guess we get this the normal way. Boom. I wonder if we could like mine down a bit and then just kill the bat there. Probably like not mine all the way down, but just like mine a couple blocks and see where the bat would spawn at. See at what point the bat spawns, you know. Boom. I didn't even go for the warps up here, so I've already messed this room up, but yoink. Dude, that's so nice. Oh, I love it. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. How much to avoid the Estrella? Pass. Pass. I kind of need this thing, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of ruins all of my YouTube videos for the foreseeable future if I avoid it, so pass. Yo, what's good, Polish? How you doing, bro? Curious to know what's the powder-like mechanic they'll introduce with the greenhouse? Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like that farming was a little different and didn't have a Heart of the Mountain Tree-esque thing, but maybe it'll be better with one. You know? We'll have to see. Let's go for this. Yoink. Okay, got this. Boom. And there's this guy down here, which we can just mine down to. Boom. Dude, that's so goofy. I love it. Oh, it's so good. Kill them all, please. Thank you. Maybe. I'm going the wrong way, by the way. Ooh, wait. Should we try trap room? I feel like we gotta try trap room. It's good random. How's it going, dude? At least they said it'll be retroactive. That is true. That will be good news. All right, so boom, boom. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think that works. Yep, that worked out. Boom. I mean, in theory, the old route should still work. It does. All right, and then we just go here. It's so good. I love it. I mean, I was kind of worried originally that they were just gonna make it so you would not, it would be like a puzzle room, like trap room's like a puzzle room, and you can't use Dungeon Breaker in there. But thankfully, it is not that way. I think that is a good decision because trap room is painful. I feel like trap room is just like the closest thing we have to bomb defuse nowadays, you know? Oh yeah, I guess I could have gotten the other secrets in there as well pretty easily now, but oh well, I didn't think about it. I did not think about it. Our songs are streamed and videos produced by you. They are, yes. You guys want to check out the background music? There's links in the description. I wrote it all myself. Or you can just look up To Be Determined on whatever platform you listen on. But yeah, gonna start on a lead climbing course in under an hour, so that's gonna be fun. Oh boy, yeah, we did a ropes course up in which a climbing course is different, but we did a ropes course when we were on vacation in Tennessee, dude. Oh my goodness, I did not think it was gonna freak me out as much as it did. I was not able to do some things. I got issues with heights, man. I got issues with heights, to say the least. Run it back. Can you break in boss room? Yes, yeah, I mean, you can do the F7 boss fight. Which, I mean, we can go in and I can show you guys some of the routes now. Let's do that in this run. We'll go in, if I remember. Sorry, we'll try to. Do. Yoink. Ooh, okay, this is a good room. We love to see this room. We do love to see this room. Alright, I'll come back for it after we get to blood, because we are gonna have to do some shenanigans there. Bang, there we go. Alright. Now we will wait. And I will go clear out these snipers in here. Which, I mean, actually, this might be a faster route now. 1, 2. Okay, I was gonna say, actually, those chests should be locked. Never mind. We'll go in here. Boom. Explosions. Then you can do this. There is a bat in here, which I already killed. Forgot that top chest didn't open up. Okay, yeah, so you still better to hit the levers first. But actually going out here is so much easier. Oh, that's so good. It's so good. Doo-doo. Yo, GG Snake. Man's cooking. Alright, let's go to this section. Beat up everybody in here. Why is it always Dreadlords and never Soul Eaters, man? I'd have Soul Eater Bestiary max by now if there were half as many of them as Dreadlords. Been climbing for 2 years now, and I already got the top rope course. Sorry if I misspell things. No, you're good, bro. I have no problem with the height of the walls in my gym. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't done any rock climbing in a long time. It has been a minute, but I was not terrible at it. I mean, I only went like once or twice with some friends, but it was probably pretty easy courses as well. But I was able to do some cool stuff. Let's see, nothing there. Okay, we do have snipers. Let's take these out. But our blood room is done, so we can go do that. That's some explosives. Alright, so this is how you can do your F7s now. So as burrs, you break down, and as healer, you break down. Just break down like normal. And then you can't pre-mine this now as burrs. You have to actually just go through here. And then for burrs, you can go through like right here. And then Bonzo probably. Here, let me get my Bonzo out. Bang. Bonzo here, and then sneak up, you know. Boom. Let's see if I can figure out how to... Never mind. Forgot. Lava actually does damage. Alright, well, normally... there's Burr's route. Healer route. I mean, you can still get through the gates, clearly. That's the main thing. Heck, W. Alright, I have to warp out and then do it. Forgot that lava actually does damage. Yes, good William. How's it going, bro? Used to do 2 sessions a week. I'd say I've gotten pretty good. Very nice, very nice. Can show you a new healer out if you want. I'll just show the one that... Here, I'll show the one that I was thinking of first. And then you show me the one that you've been running. That's popular nowadays. Do. What is the Dungeon Breaker? It is kind of built different. It is stonking, but like actually allowed, and it's kind of built different. Oh, I forgot. I don't swap the right things around here, shall we? Which, I mean, I guess we could do this room too. All right, let's see. Bang, boom, bada bop, boom, how. We go over here. Yoink. That did open, right? Yes. Did yoink. Excuse me, sir. Grab that. Just come back out the way that we came in. Alright, open. Boom. Walk through, open. Please, thank you. Boom, boom. And then, okay. I mean, I guess you can just actually just do this and then go up instead of having to do the pearl strat for the ether warp. Cool. Pearls are like pretty much only used for trap now, I guess, right? That's what it feels like. They might actually disable pearls and trap again. I wouldn't be shocked if that happens. Stonking on crack, pretty much. Pretty much. Appreciate it, Pranesh. Let's go over here. Where my sniper's at, though. Okay, I went the wrong way. Never mind. Trolling. Ender Slayer 7. What's the next T7 to put on Atom Split? Oh. Whoops. I didn't mean to click the mushroom. Chat, don't do drugs. Alright. Here we go. Next T7 to put on Atom Split, though. I mean, I'd say Sharpness. Probably. Be the best one. But that's only if you're actually gonna like throw a ton of money at the Atom Split. Like, you don't really need a ton of T7s on it. Like, it's not necessary, you know. All right, actually, let's do this room. So we got this down here. One. You go up here. Go up here. Grab this. Boom. Go in here. Bang. Got that. Boom. Just mine down. Boom. Open sesame. Voila. So I guess, can the zombies like follow you through as well? Did y'all come in? They can come in. Okay, that's interesting. That is very, very interesting. Boom. Alright, well, there you go. Cool. That was a legitness. Alright, this door's gotta be... Yeah, I was gonna say. Gotta be close to being done. Yo, Diamante's handle, we're rich. W's in the chat. Fast on Insta anymore, that's been a thing. Yeah, that's been a thing for a while now. Alright, so you mine down. And my healer route would be... I know some people are going through the stairs on the bottom. Let me actually swap to Bozo. That should help. But I would say you go through this right here. Stand on the iron blocks and you mine through. Because that's kind of kind of go to. I know some people are doing reverse routes though as well, actually, for healer. Are you doing one of the reverse routes that you do from like the storm section? I know there's spots you can mine through. But yeah, you can just mine through right there. Reverse is much faster now? Okay, okay. Well, I can't really get back up now, so I guess I just die. No need to go up. Same way as I4, okay. I know there was a spot that people were doing as well where you don't even leap to burrs, which is kind of crazy. So we might have to do that one if I can figure out where to do it. I know there's a place that you can do that at, but don't throw a ton of money at this Adam's play as long as it doesn't lose like 20% plus when I eventually sell it. It depends. I know there's a Gerald. Where is he? There he is. Skill issue. Okay. Resolution on the toaster right now. Uh-oh. One that tells you when Blood Room is done spawning. Yeah, so I use Badline Client. So yeah, the mod is that I use is built into it. But But how you doing today, Spooky? Hope you're having a good one, bro. Oh. Server be servering. It do be servering. Please. Cook. Alright, so this is the route that you'll normally do for this room, I think. So same as usual. Do that. It's really only the last mine through that's different. So go up here, boom, boom, lever, grab, break things. Normally you don't have to kill all the snipers, but I do. And then you just grab all the chests, bang, boom. You don't really have to hit that lever either. Just warp down here, kill the bat, which we already did. Good. I guess you don't actually have to wait to go down there either. Then you can just mine through here. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. And then, yeah, make sure you kill the bat in here. Hee-hoo. You mine down from one corner of red pillar down to reach fire, then go like I4 into core. And dig out of core on the back. What? What in the world? That's crazy. Doing alright, getting back to Iron Man again? Gotcha. Yo, it's good, Noah. How's it going, bro? Your back sucks now because you need to find it in Lunar Client? Yeah. If you haven't, like, installed Badline before Lunar got them, then you have to launch it through Lunar Client. Where can I find Dungeon Breaker routes? I imagine it'll be a couple days before there's, like, anything too crazy, but there's probably a Discord already, actually. I'm not sure. Okay, so go from a spot at red pillar, mine down like here. This what we're talking, like this. Oh, nope, like this. And then you would land somewhere, I imagine. Boom. Let me grab Bozo. And then you go through, wait. To reach fire, then go like I4 into core. And dig out of core on the back. Like this. But that gets you to section 2. I guess to levers. You land on fire. So I guess, yeah. Gets you to levers. Alright then. Yoink. And then you're here. You can bounce up and hit levers and then do your regular. Okay. Cool. Cool. Very interesting, very interesting. Alright, I'm just gonna die now. Yay. But, dude, this is like, there's so much cool stuff you can do now. It's kind of crazy. I'm kind of a fan. Let's actually, yeah, sell inventory. Bang. And then we'll sell that too. Yay. Ooh. There a new route for healer? Yep, that's what we were just talking about. So apparently you mine down, then you mine through like the top of red pillar. Is interesting. Instead of, you know, going through like the coal blocks on the side, you go on top of that and then mine down. And then you do like reverse. You go into core and then back out on the other side of core. Kinda crazy. Is that? I mean, it does line you up well. And I guess I could see it being faster. You mine down at the right place. But I think there's a place that you can mine down as well. Here, we'll do some testing in a second. Because I think there's an even faster way that you could probably do it. But we'll see. So I'm used to Dungeon Breaker, but last night I was doing sub 4 minutes F6 with randoms, getting used to it. Yeah, it's so good, man. I love it. I love it. Hi there, Philip. But yeah, I do wanna do some testing. Find the 2B skip, you know. do. But much more consistent also. Yeah, that's true. Dungeon Breaker just makes things more consistent in general, which is nice. Don't have to worry about Ghost Pick bugging out or anything like that, or missing Ghost Pick or Stare being a problem, you know. Getting watchdogged, like, just not getting watchdogged now is gonna be so nice. It's gonna be so nice. I wonder if, I imagine there's not been a ban wave yet, right? But like, surely they were updating anti-cheat. I don't know. I mean, they did come out with a lot of other stuff in this update, so maybe that's what they were waiting on. They didn't want to release Dungeon Breaker by itself. They wanted to do all this other stuff with it. 29 kills left. Oh, hi there, Phil. Bing. Yep. Did all right. Take him down. Think we got him. Okay, so let's see. If you mine down, all right. We're just gonna see what coordinates you end up at. So you mine down on a corner to end up in the fire, like to end up in the fire. Like on this, is that what you're trying to get to? Is that? Boom, and then you mine through. Okay, I see. And then you go through core and end up here. Okay, so boom. We are currently at 60, 132, 140. All right, I'm writing that down. 60, 132, 140. Bang. All right, we're gonna come back to this. Because I imagine there's a place that you could, I don't know, maybe there's a spot you could just mine straight down from Storm and land there. Or at least get close to it. Surely, right? Sniper, no sniping. Bing, bing. So I think there's a place you can get to the section 3 one from there. And just do arrows first and then go to levers second. So I mean, that might be faster, honestly. Arrows first, levers second. You know? Could be. Where's this boss at? Be back here? Yep. Predictable. Try lava bounce with soul sands or with a chest. Yeah, I mean, I use spring boots there, but yeah, normally you would use a chest or soul sand either way. I prefer the chest tech though. Boom. Try that again. There we go. Yay! Dude, it's so good. I love it. I think trap's probably going to be the most inconsistent thing with this because purling is involved. Unless people start using like spring boots and other shenanigans. You know? Just gonna kill these down here as well, because why not? And of course it's a stinking puzzle. Bunch of junk. But yeah, so that is 60, 132, 140. Dropped Chimera book off my first ink last night. Dang, bro. Yeah, I did a little bit of Diana. I didn't even spawn my own ink though. I've played for like an hour and I didn't spawn my own ink, so I just quit. I was tired. Alright. Break them down. Alright, we're just gonna go in here. Get rid of this stuff. Alright. 60, 132, 140. So it's really 60 and one. Ooh, yeah, 132 is a little bit far. I mean, if we can just get down through. Ooh, there's bedrock there. I mean, that's kind of cool. Yo, what's good, Caesar? How's it going, bro? That's kind of cool. Just go straight down into core. I don't know if it's faster, but that's kind of cool. I kind of like it. There's definitely a better way you could do it. I think if you mine forward further first before going down, but the problem is it costs 2 blocks to mine forward and only 1 to go down. Does lava deal percentage of health or set damage? It is percentage of health, yeah. That's why it still hurts. I died of lava in F7 still. We got a party. Yo. Alright. Alright. So we do like this. I think I need this first. I don't remember how I set my inventory up, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even remember. Do exclamation M7 when ready. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna fix up my inventory real quick. Do things. Sold. Yo, again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to drop a like on the stream. It does help out a lot. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Do. Yo, what's good, Battle? Been a couple weeks since I was able to catch a stream. How goes it? Goes pretty well, dude. We finally got the dungeon breaker on the main server, so we've been playing around with that a bit today. I'm trying to figure out what my inventory setup is. I do also need this somewhere. Maybe that's what I put there. I think that is. I think I'm gonna have to mana drain quite a bit. Everybody else ready? Playing best heal? Okay. Since when do you have a claymore? Last Friday. I mean, I've had one, but I actually gotta like upgraded it to be good as of last Friday. Boom. Yoink. All right. Here goes nothing. I guess I should actually get some secrets in here, huh? Do this. Do this. Guess I could just use Dungeon Breaker on a lot of these, but my brain hurts now. Chill. Bro, can you die? Okay, I think we're alright. I'll swap this. Boom. Okie dokie. Frozen Scoop if you want one. I got one on Bazaar already. Alright, let's see how this goes, dude. I'm gonna have to figure out how to core in this. Bro, my golden Jerry. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Guess this means I'm able to do dungeons now because I didn't want to learn a ghost pick. Fair enough. I need a radiant. It's for mana draining. Wait for it. Alright, I guess we're good. Boom. Swap boots and this. Yoink. Boom. Big burst. I guess I don't have to go down early now. And just focus on clearing stuff out. Okay. Boom, boom. Yoink. Let's do that. Okay, I think we're alright. I have no idea what I'm doing. I missed. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Boom. Do. How is he not crushed? What the heck? Boom. Alright, let's go here. And I go here. That is not my bonzo. Alright, I got no clue, man. Do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Please. Okay, leave to. Okay, unfortunate. This works, I guess. Huh? I'm so confused. Here we go. Alright. Boom. I'm in. Cat. Bang. Yay. We get the gate destroyed. It has been. Alright, cool. Yeah, core is so easy. It really is, bro. I had to do like nothing there. That was kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy. Come on. I'm trying to focus up for this. We leave down to heal. I go blue. Leave to burst. Bang. Cool. Cool. Both birds and mage go for those terms. If birds doesn't, I4. I have no clue. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I don't know why I got like stuck in a block there. What was that? That was weird. Not a fan of that. Yoink. Y'all see that? Like, my movement feels so goofy. We're still doing crazy damage. Are we like lifelining or something? Like, what's going on here? It's Watchdog? Oh, wacky. Burr should always be going I4. Yeah, but if Burrs misses, it's like what we're talking about. If he misses it. It's a new anti-cheat? Okay, interesting. Very interesting. I love Cowhead. I mean, we had power 26. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Get Watchdogged for last breath. So you lag back if you pull a bow while running. Huh, okay, I see. That's what somebody was talking about that earlier. Boom. Gonna kill that guy. Clear these guys. Boom. Can I teleport, please? Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Grab this one. Go down here. Yeah, I definitely gotta figure out what my inventory is supposed to look like because I got no clue right now. Ooh. I got no clue. Alright, let's go for this. Alright. Alright. Oh yeah, I have the wrong. Whoops. Yeah, that's me trolling. Forgot to swap my. Gotta swap my helmet at the end of the run. Lol. Do. How fast was that run though? Kind of crazy. Okay, is that it? That is it. Also swap the spring boots. While we wait here. Watchdog ain't cheat thing was disabled. It's now re-enabled. Interesting. Hopefully people are getting banned for cheating. Sorry, I wasn't. Oh crap, I'm trolling. Yeet. Bam. Whee. Yoink. Swap boots. Stop reading chat. My fault. I'll not read during the boss fight at the very least. My apologies, chat. I have to ignore you or I'm gonna get kicked from the party for real, no cap. That was weird. I heard that, right? That was kind of goofy. Why is that not working? How much closer do I need to get with that? I need a Jerry there. I gotta figure out my inventory to do that. Oh yeah, the wrong way. Ugh. What are we missing? Oh. Imprint. Yoink. Okay. We do this. Okay then. Guess we can go in here. Never mind. We cannot. Oh. Oh. All right. First try. I'm gonna quit trolling now. Is the plan. Oh, so you can just mine down and be at mid. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Just go here and that'll work. Alright, I think we're good. I mean, in theory, I could also swap pets right there to Black Cat, but I think it's that big of a deal. Boom. Wait for it. Do. Blue. Oh yeah, that's so goofy. What the heck? Guess I gotta get up there first and then start doing it, because that's gonna break my brain. That is gonna break my brain. Ay. Alright, let's go up here. Nice. 20k, yes sir. And we got red. Boom. Alright. Trash. Okay. So we got some work to do. I need to figure out how my inventory needs to be sorted, which I'll do at some point. I'll get it all figured out. I think I'm gonna have to swap. I think I'll end up doing this. Which I can honestly just not have the pearls in my... I really don't need pearls, actually. Need Flame War to hurry up and make his routes video. Is that the case? That's what we're waiting for. Valid. Alright, yeah, I'm on the right. No, wait, I'm not. There we go. Now we're on the right helmet. Yay. Okay, let's see if we can actually function here. We shall see. Okay. See what we can do. Why am I getting this room at the start of every run today? There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Clear these. Okay. Boom, boom. All right. And then we do this. Yo, chill. Boom. I guess I could just like... okay. I died of one Skeletor, bro. That's crazy how squishy mage is. That's crazy. That can join my party? Probably not, no. Yoink. I guess I could just mine that out, huh? Alright, this is a little different from F7. Just a little bit. So it's a little bit. Lock in. I mean, I just walked in the room and died. Like, what? Alright. What the heck, man? What am I supposed to do there? And now my mod's broken. Cool. Well, I guess we got a lot of potions now. Nice. Wither Cloak. Ugh. Can't deal damage while you use Wither. Like, do you Wither Cloak just a second you walk in to negate damage and then uncloak? Okay. Or use a mask. Alright, got you. Comprendo. I got it. How's mage? We're getting there. It's like my 6th mage run ever or something, so we're learning. Cloak for Dia Giant? Okay then. I'll probably just pop Spirit Mask. Swap Spirit Mask when we go in. Try the strat. One. Dude. I hate spring boots sometimes. They're the worst on occasion. Okay. Clear out these. Boom, boom. Holy cow. Gonna use this. See how it goes. So I can have actual defense. I shouldn't have killed that. It's fine. It's fine. Do I need to kill the burst side snipers too? I guess. Because why not? Okay. Dude. How was he not crushed there? What? Alright, there we go. Go here. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we wait to leap arch. Boom. Open sesame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, boom. Wow. Cool, cool, cool. I do need to swap helmet. I was on wrong helmet that time. Unfortunate. Alright. Boom. I'm gonna do this. Just cause. Swap this or this. Probably this. Bang. Okay. Yeah, I thought we were gonna have a damage issue, honestly. Oh, that's so weird. Wait, the gate reappears if it's stonked while you mine it? Or what when it disappears? Yo, what's good, sweet? How's it going, bro? Please die. There we go. Go here. Boom. Alright. Boom. Please, I'm trying to right click and it's not working. Because I'm looking at the orb. It's a little problematic. Bang, 4. Alright, I think we're good. Let's do this too. 2, 1. Boom. Alright. Take him down. Okay. Okay, okay. Got red. Nice. Got purple. Nice. Got orange. Nice. Okay. Run away from green pillars as soon as storm is crushed for upcrush and start using the right helmets. Yeah, we got some progress to make. For sure. There's definitely improvements to be made. But again, I'm going to do most of these runs off stream so I can actually fully focus up and learn it. So that'll help a lot. Should be able to do that. I think we're going to do that as well. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. That should help. I mean, honestly, again, don't really need the pearls. Like, there's literally no rooms where I'm pearling now, so I can kind of just throw that out. Actually, let's do this. Boom, boom. 1, 2. Boom, boom. 1, 2. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, that should work. That should do the trick. Pop one of these. Can now charm catacombs monster shards for 2 days. Alright, I seem to have eaten a lot of those. Yo, what's good, Barwall? Or Bawarlol? Something. Something like that. How's it going? I hope I didn't butcher your name too bad. I definitely butchered it a little bit, but hopefully not too bad. Yoink. Voila. Yoink. There are these. Voila. Wait for it. There we go. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, cool. Can you die, please? Good grief. Fells, why do they hurt so much and why do they have so much health? Ow. Good grief. Alright, let's calm it down a little bit, shall we? Pretty please. Alright. And then I was going for the bat. Actually, was the plan. There we go. Alright, I think I should swap helmet. I was the wrong thing to clear again. Typical. Typical me moment. I'm just gonna use this helmet for a moment, because these are boomers and I don't like them. I don't know what the blast radius is on these things, so I'm just kind of staying back. Ay. I have to match the first one. Yeah, that's why I swapped after I got in. Boom. Okay. Just gonna clear this. Let's see. What do I need in my inventory right now? I'll need this. Can do this. I'll swap boots as well. I think we hold on to this for a little bit until we get to core, and then I do that. Almost pronounced it correctly. Almost. Almost. Okay, I think we're all right. Need to find a party that's willing to carry 9 Kudra comps. Oh man, that is a grind. Buying the Magnifish collection for Max Rod. Ooh. Yeah, that is also a grind. We got a lot of dark red names in here. You love to see it. Okay, send it. Oh, impressive gameplay for me. Boom. Yoink. Made it. Swap boots. Do this. Bang. Not even a problem. Super easy, barely an inconvenience, you know? This, voila. Bang, boom, bada bop, boom, pow. Probably shouldn't kill that one that I'm killing, but it's fine. Alright, there we go. We're good. Pop this. Okay. And now I can swap that, I guess. Boom. Back it up. Let's go. We did the thing. W's in the chat. Please. Can I click it? Thank you. Unlucky, dude. I've been melody diffed. Unfortunate. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's go here. Something I was gonna swap when I got over here. Don't remember what it was. I guess it was ice spray, but I did that earlier. What do I swap for this? I mean, I can also do that. Actually, no, I can't because I might have to mine back. Yoink. Should have stood there for a second longer, I guess. Maybe. Alright, that's what you like to see, dude. That's what you like to see, dude. Try that again. Man, we do so much damage. It's actually kind of crazy. Actually kind of crazy. Go here. Boom. Alright. And I can also swap this, swap this, swap this. Do this. Boom. 1. Bang. Okay. I don't think I hit a single arrow there, I'm not gonna lie. A power orb for mana drain, yep. So it just takes all the mana and increases, like if they have strong mana or ferocious mana, whatever they got, it will increase the damage that they do based on that. Okay, there we go. Yoink. I'm like, normally I move around a lot more while I'm shooting arrows to get to the right spots, but it's just weird not being able to do that now with the watchdog shenanigans. It's kinda goofy. Alright, I think. Recom, okay. Inventory looks like it should. I think we're good. Why not insword? Apparently it doesn't work in dungeons. Like, they made it so it doesn't even do anything. I am gonna grab a couple potions now, so I don't have to remember to do that every time. Where am I going? Over here. Boom. Yoink. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we get to do the fun stuff. 1, 2. I'd like to live, please. Respectfully. Okay. Should be good. How many you got in there? I'm gonna swap helmet real quick. Ow. Good grief. And then we beat this guy up. There we go. Alright. Cool. We're good. Swap back to this. Explosions are gone. Should be fine to enter. Was I on the wrong helmet that time again? I probably didn't swap to wither goggles. I probably forgot to do that. Seems like a likely outcome. Swap to this. Okay. And then we can swap to this. And I think that's good for now. Oh, the spring boots, yeah, they're expensive. Yo, what's good, Ron? How's it going, bro? Lepusina, yo, what's up? We got the name change. Oh, I mean to crouch. Heck, W. Yoink. Bam. Send it. Pop boots back. Yoink. Cool. Yo, he's gonna have a normal profile in a month. GG. You'll love to see it. That is pretty epic. I should be gyroing more during clear. I keep forgetting that I can do that, to be honest. There we go. I tried. Server lag, perfect timing moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And by perfect timing, I mean like worst possible timing ever. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Gotta love melodies, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Typical. All right, we're good. Swap this. I think we're chilling. I think. A buff gemstones hopefully soon. I mean, they did at least give some of them a higher sell price, but yeah, we need more than that. We're dev unlucky. Can we like actually hit him in here? We can't go out, but we can actually hit him from in here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Getting wiped, or got wiped starting from 0. I would recommend focusing hunting. Hunting is very good. Yeah, trophy fish chance is a grind bounce. How are run times with the dungeon breaker? It's not, I haven't honestly been paying too much attention. We're just having a moment right now with this, but you know how it goes. Change gave absolutely nothing because I normally sell to Bazaar and Iron Man. Ruby is better. Oh, is Ruby still better now? Yo, see, that's why we don't mind the gold, bro. It causes problems. here. Bing, bing, bang, boom. Here, grab this, bang, go here, smack, and we're good. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, pop this, 2, 1, bang, and we go orange. Not even close. Not even close. Got blue Jerry's and Primal Fear showing up. This is like so goofy. Bro. Trying to like debuff is so weird now. Oh, it's so weird. It's so very, very strange. Yeah, it's gonna be Aatrox in 5 minutes. So thank you for runs, lads. We're gonna set up for Aatrox. Good stuff though, dude. All right, let's check our adjectives. We had 656 runs to go at the start of the day. We've done 4. I guess it's probably 5 and it hasn't updated yet. Yo, I didn't know I didn't have bro added. What in the world? Yeah, we did 5, so, but that counts for 7 runs because of daily, so we now have 649 runs left to go. Not too shabby. Dungeon Breaker changes gameplay so much, it really does, bro. It's so nice, which, I mean, for me, it's not crazy different. I mean, core is definitely a lot easier now, 100%. But, what's it called? Like, I don't have to clear that much, so it doesn't change that part of it for me very much. But man, I like it. I like it a lot. Like a lot. This is a W update. I can't wait for routes to get more interesting, for sure, for everybody else, because I'm not going to really see it, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, I should not have too many issues finding parties now, because people are going to be learning new things, and that's always fun. So, but for now, it is about to be Aatrox. So we're going to be doing some shenanigans with that, which, I mean, we could try some stuff with other things, which, first off, I do want to get rid of this junk. We're going to clear that out. But we're going to be using Dayblade and Halberd of the Shredded. I mean, again, we could... I might smack him with Claymore a few times, see how much damage that does. It won't hurt, right? But dang, that's so nice. Mythic Armadillo. W. Jerry box is kind of worth to open. I would just sell, though. Yeah, I recommend selling, personally. It's out. Now I have to play again. Yeah, but it came out yesterday. So we got a lot of stuff that we had to do this morning. I maxed it out in like 15 minutes. Got all the SkyBlock XP. So I just bought everything. I'm not gonna lie, I just bought it all. I've had 18 on diamonds already though, so on my way. Yeah, the diamond grind is diamond trophy fish is pain. Golden fragment Dayblade worth it. If you're gonna do a lot of Diana, definitely. Like if you have like max bestiary, it's 60 extra magic finds against mythological mobs, which is pretty crazy. So, in my opinion, it's worth it. But yeah, only if you're gonna be doing a lot of it. Okay, so we're doing 3.2 with Halberd, 3.8 with Claymore. But then we only did 3 mil that time. 3.9. Okay, hold on. Let's get our stacks all the way up first before we fully count anything. All right, there we go. 10 stacks. All right. 3.6. 4.1. Holy. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I mean, that's still a lot of damage, considering that's a nerf, right? Like, we got nerfed with smite and sharpness pretty significantly. but it's still not even showing that much, like, honestly. Bing. How much does it cost for golden fragments? You need like 8 of them. So that's gonna be like, yeah, 80 mil. It's expensive. But you drop 1 Chimera book and it's worth it. How to farm it efficiently, like the XP or like the bestiary. I mean, it's really just grind Diana, pretty much. Kill things as fast as you can and keep running around. Did 16 hours of Diana. Nice, very nice. Better get the update already. Yeah, it did. It did get the update. It is a little bit worse, unfortunately, but it's not that much worse. Like, the first outfit was really bad. Now it's like 3 extra shots instead of what would have been like 10 extra shots. So, yo, nice Bugzilla. Let's go. Bing. No Chimera, only greeds. Were you doing it with a party or just solo? Because doing it with a party is usually going to be better for sure. Like 16 stacks of feathers and 40 mil coins. Yeah, the feathers are worth a lot for sure. I've got so many feathers saved up right now. I mean, I can just check 2.3k. Waiting for Diana V2 to get added, dude. If that gets added, I'm gonna be selling that for some bank. Oh yeah, Primal Fears, bro. I don't know how to feel about these things still. How much are Dark Candies selling for, like, actually? Did you? Ta-da. Too short, say more? No. There we go. Yay. Diana V2 with Magic Find rework. I wouldn't be shocked if they happened at the same time. SMH. SMH. Do not invest in Siphon. Rip 300 mil. Uh-oh. No bueno. Now I gotta find a private lobby again. They're gonna say I failed that quest and I have to start another one. Probably is. Probably is. Yep. Nice. How many Dark Candies do I have, actually, though? I have 4. That's 400k. I mean, I guess they're not, like, that bad to do. Do. How much is Siphon? 200? That is a little bit. That is a little bit. Yeah. I mean, the black woolen yarn is probably the best thing to go for. Honestly. 100%. But, meh. You get flame dye. If they come up with T5 blaze, I might do it. But honestly, I really don't even want to go for brick red because tarantula bosses take so long. Like, going for matcha dye is really not that bad. Like, don't get me wrong, it's like hundreds of hours of revs, but it's really fast boss fights, you know? So it's not like it takes that long compared to tarantula, which, granted, you spawn tarantulas really fast as well. The problem is the boss fights take ages, dude. They take ages. It is a problem. It is a problem. When's Mining Fiesta? In 6 hours and 12 minutes. We will have a Mining Fiesta. But yeah. Rank chat on Rev Slayer. I believe we're top 700-ish. Somewhere around there. I'll double check it in a sec. Let's call Maddox, shall we? We are 732 right now. So, at least in the top 1K. I imagine 75 mil will get us to the top 100, but maybe not. Hate the spider sacks having more health. I mean, they have the same health if you use mosquito bow. The problem is there's 4 sacks instead of 3 now. So, it doesn't matter as much, but it still is painful, yeah. Bad for me. I quit SkyBlock since perfects can't stack. Rip 300 mil. Wait, who to what now? Yoink. They should have been returned at Jerry if, like, when the perfect stacks got changed. But yeah, if they weren't returned to Jerry, then that is a rip. That is indeed a rip. 5 blades should deal 100% your max HP as true damage. Oh goodness. Maybe if I had one attack that did that, then maybe. You need like a ton of true defense to be able to handle it, but if it does that like all the time, that would be a little problematic. Increase time by a lot without mosquito shortbow? Yeah, that for sure. For sure, but thankfully it's not like too expensive, right? How much is a mosquito bow right now? Okay, I mean that's a little bit, but recipe for it, if I can type, bang. All right, so it's, oh dang, yeah, I guess tarantula silk is a lot more than I thought it was. That's fair enough. All right then, fair enough. Like, I kind of understand, like, they're trying to give mosquito bow an actual use, but I think they didn't need to increase the health on the sacks, just make it so the mosquito bow does triple damage, but they only have 3 health, so the mosquito bow insta kills. They don't need to make everyone else's bosses slower, but just make mosquito bow users' bosses faster, you know? I think that would be better, but they finally added 520 level color. They did not. Nope. They did add level 522 with this update, so we do have something to aim for. But how's my snipers looking? We got 24 snipers to go. I'll probably do that tomorrow, maybe. I guess tomorrow morning it's gonna be Paul perks, right? So probably do it then. Maybe we get some dungeon runs in if I wake up in time. Mosquito should be better than Term-again. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I think next update is new island for Galatia. They said they did talk about that in the patch notes, but it is not the next update. So yeah, let's actually read the patch notes because I haven't done that on video or stream yet. So we'll just talk about like the very end patch notes. Basically like what's coming next. So let's go up here. Voila. They had all the stuff to say. Here we go. What's next? Also, I mean, they've got, you know, all the spooky festival dates right here. So if you're curious what those are, there they are. But yeah, quick update on the next major update coming to SkyBlock, along with a peek at what is to come next year. So Greenhouse is coming this year. Should be this year. And basically they're adding in like Heart of the Mountain for farming and a bunch of other stuff. But next year is Second Foraging Island. And next year they're focusing on combat and more latest version features. So that's the heads up that we got right now. But yeah, it would be nice if next update was Galatia, but I imagine they said it's coming out next year. They didn't say early next year. I wouldn't expect it until like 9 months after first Foraging Island came out, at the very earliest, honestly. So first foraging was in like what, July? So August, September, October, November, December, then that leaves 4 months into the new year. So I mean, maybe April. Maybe April at the earliest. But I wouldn't be shocked if it's like July next year. Its early API is being changed on the back end right now. Interesting. Any chances Guardian Slayer releases this year after the latest patch notes? I mean, it's possible. I think they're not considering it a major update, so that's why they didn't announce it in there. Because it is, I mean, it's realistically a new Slayer is generally like what? I don't know, maybe 20 hours of content depending on the stage of the game that you're at. And these other major updates should be like 50 hours plus generally, I think. You on 1.21? No, we are on 1.8.9 BLC at the moment. Yo, what's good, Yomo? How's it going, bro? How to deal with API change for the last week on foraging things? I gotcha. Fourth perk, Aatrox, time-locked Guardian Slayer, trust. Please, no. Time-locked Slayer would suck. That'd be actually cringe. I low-key have a theory that Marina is actually going to be better for Guardian Slayer. Because if you spawn it with fishing mobs, then maybe it requires fishing XP to spawn instead of combat XP. So then the fishing wisdom that Marina gives actually would make Guardian Slayers faster to spawn. So low-key, Marina might be the wave for that Slayer. Search Portugal on Google. I'm not doing that. F7's bad for coins. Best floors for money are M7, M4, M5, and M2. Yeah, I mean, but if you don't... M2... Yeah, I guess M2 is good now. Since yesterday, that's true. But generally, you know, if you don't have access to Master Mode, F7 and F5 are good options. Copper Golem Slayer would go hard. That would be something. That would be something. But anywaysers, I gotta figure out exactly. Yo, hi there, fella. We do have a new video coming out this weekend. Should be coming out Saturday night. About me maxing Archer class. So make sure to stay tuned for that one. Again, if y'all haven't already on today's stream, make sure to drop a like and smash the sub button. We're closing in on 30K for the red name. Getting very, very close. Throws copper at you. Actually be kind of helpful for farming. When you kill it, you get like copper points towards your farming stuff. It's like it's spawned from farming and you get copper for killing it. It'd go kind of crazy. Think VLC will ever update again? It's a good question. I'm not confident. I doubt it. They would have left it with its own launcher. Most likely what's going to happen is they're just going to like no longer update VLC and they're going to fully update Lunar with all of VLC's mods and other things. And then add in like keep doing updates only to Lunar and just kind of let VLC phase out. It's really interesting that that's like their business plan. They bought VLC just so that they could have a monopoly, basically. That's why Lunar bought VLC, because that was their biggest competitor. Rare drop would be copper and rarest would be copper dye. Be kinda crazy. Making it possible to get it for free. I mean, it does cost money to spawn in the Slayer, though. You know? I have dropped a copper dye. That is like one of my only dyes that I've dropped is a copper dye. It was pretty cheap. I got it from like Anita. So it was like an uncommon visitor. And I dropped that. It's kind of crazy. Do. It's got a 30-day... Bro, that guy that we were just in a party with. Was that the Burrs? Got a 30-day ban. Yo. W anti-cheat, but like, ain't no way, bro. We're hacking on Burrs. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, instead of merging, they absorb BLC into Lunar, pretty much, yeah. He wasn't cheating, though? Interesting. Interesting. I wonder what it picked up, then. Like, how does the anti-cheat mess with, like, running and shooting last breath, you know? How does that work? I am Confucian. It's very, very interesting. Do. But yeah, I don't know. I think we drop another Warden Heart today. Dropped 4 last time. It was Aatrox, Perks, and Jerry, you know. Kinda go crazy if we get our hands on even more. That would be kind of fire. It's also kind of crazy that we already... It really only took me 15 minutes to max the update. That's kind of awkward. It's a little bit awkward, you know. Just a bit. Machadai would go kind of crazy. That would go kind of crazy. That's what I would have said if I got it. Yeah, for me, be like, no way. We finally got it. Let's go. You know? After 10,000 plus T5 revs, finally getting one would go kind of crazy. Finally, the technical issues are gone, but I have to wait so long for the chat to load. Interesting. That sounds like an internet issue. I'm not gonna lie. Yoink. Yeah, I got 650 M7 runs left, chat. I think I can do that in 2 months. I could, but I don't know. I'm not minding mage too much. Again, playing it off stream is definitely gonna be easier. So being able to fully focus on my gameplay and all that. But we will, I should be playing my last mage run still. And maybe I'll play like runs when I'm hitting a class level. Because I'm going to be getting mage 40. I mean, it's going to be a while till I get mage 48. How much XP did I get in those runs today, though? That I should be able to scroll up far enough to see that. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. So we got 150,000. Which, I mean, again, it was my daily runs. But before that, I was getting like 120,000 on dailies. So it is definitely an increase. For sure. Forgot the password, bruh. That is a bruh moment. Yeah, hates to seize it. Do. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna leave that guy. Let him chill down there. Maybe. Unless he keeps following me. In which case, I don't know what we'll do. Yay! But man, has this updated yet? Okay. It finally updated. We are 106th in the global ranking right now, which, I mean, again, there's definitely going to be changes to that for sure as more people start catching up. But hopefully that'll keep us, you know, a little bit closer. We were 127th before this update drops, so at the very least, hopefully that'll just help us stay a little bit closer to the top 100 than we were before. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. 106th in the world. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty epic. 7th diamond blobfish in 1.2 thousand catches. Good grief, man. That's a little bit of fishing right there. Just a little bit. It's nice that you can see your, like, your pity menu now, though. It is... I guess it doesn't show for me because I already got the diamonds on each of them. And it's only for your first ones, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's for the ones after as well. You know how to easily find a Kudra relic party? I think in the Hunters Discord, they've got like where you can do that. I want to say. And also like Flag Blast hunting and that sort of thing. Boom, boom. Soul Pact has been signed. Unfortunate. Can ask for people on the aisle. Yeah, you can do that too. That's true. But I know it was at least when I was doing it, that Discord was active. So I don't know if it still is, but if it still is, then hopefully it's good to find one. Yoink. Usually it fills in 10-20 minutes. Cool, cool, cool. Makes sense. We have 38 in 21,000. Dang. 38 diamond blobfish and 21,000 catch. That's a little bit wild. Which, yeah, I think I still have those in a chest somewhere in here. Am I on the wrong equipment? No, I'm not. Okay, good. Maybe it's in an ender chest. I think it is. This one. No, this one. Yes. There we go. I kept 2 of them. Or I guess I lost 2 of them. I kept 36 of them. But yeah, we got 2 diamond mold fins. We got 2 diamond golden fish. 36 diamond blobfish. I used all my obfuscateds except for the obfuscated 3. I got desperate and I used them as bait to try and get my obfuscated 3 diamonds. Did not work out at the time, but eventually we got there. Filleting all of them. Yeah, I probably filleted a couple. That's probably what happened. Gonna grind the fishing festival in 10 hours. Sounds like a plan. I'm gonna be ignoring it because I don't care. I will not be fishing until there is a new fishing update. That is the plan. So weird. My bad part of this update is Soul Eater changes and Reaper changes low-key. I mean, honestly, I was expecting us to have issues with skips today, and we did not have any problems skipping. Which was kind of wild with M7 dragons. I don't mind the Soul Eater changes. Like, the Soul Eater changes make sense. Soul Eater's been, like, kind of busted for a while. But I thought the enchant nerfs were going to be a bigger problem than they were for me, but, I mean, honestly, it wasn't that bad either. But, I mean, the blaze skips were kind of crazy, to be fair. The blaze skips going on were kind of crazy. People would have been doing that type of stuff the second Guardian Slayer came out, so I think that's why they had to get rid of it now, so that it wasn't just instantly there for Guardians. To be fair, though, you're basically hypermaxed. Of course you could skip. Yeah, but I mean, Reaper swapping, like my Burrs couldn't Reaper swap, my Archer couldn't Reaper swap. Again, my enchants got nerfed on my Claymore. Like, Smite does way less, which doesn't affect me that much, but Gravity does way less, so I do less damage to dragons off that. Sharpness does a bit less. So that part was pretty scary. I mean, it sounds scary, you know, like, it sounds like you're not going to be able to do much. It's a 40 or 50% damage nerf off of Smite and a 15% damage nerf off of Sharpness. Or Gravity, 50 or 40% off of Gravity, I think, is what it was for that. But still, I mean, it's like a pretty big percentage change. Not to mention, again, everybody else can't Reaper swap. I thought it was going to be a way bigger issue than it was, but yeah, it wasn't, thankfully. So they just bugged in dungeons too. Oh, that's not good. Is it messing with, like, Terminator? Hard blaze skips are impossible with max setup. Yeah, you can't do it now. It's more of the Reaper swap, I think, being nerfed. Like, Soul Eater was definitely a big part of it for sure, but there was still, like, some ways you could skip without it. Like, with the nerf. Like, if you had Chimera, then you could still do it. But with Reaper being gone, it's just not possible now. Can't one-tap zombie commanders as healer? Yikes. That is pain. Yo, what's good, Senpai? How's it going, bro? What's new? We got all the new stuff in, like, the first 15 minutes of stream. But they added a new shard that gives 20% more class XP, so I now have to do 100 less mage runs, which is really nice. They added the mythic armadillo pet, which is I don't know, maybe it'll be alright, but I'm not planning on using it. Then they also added Dungeon Breaker and a Wither Essence shop perk based on Dungeon Breaker, and Dungeon Breaker goes in Museum. Also, Crystal Nucleus Scroll now gives Skywalk XP, which I already had. But we gained 15 XP from that, from the scroll. Another 3 from Mythic Armadillo, so that makes 18. 8 from Dungeon Breaker, so that makes 26. 19 from the essence shop perks, so that makes 45, and then another 10 from the new shard. So the 55 XP got added today. It was pretty epic. Pretty epic stuff. Just dropped a core. Hey, let's go, Sal. Yeah, love to see it. Aatrox is the GOAT. Hypixel SkyBlock with its update shenanigans. For real, for real. I'm kinda vibing with this update though, I'm not gonna lie. Pro is playing Roblox. Unlucky, dude. Unlucky, dude. Need 400k more for the collection to get the best rod, and since my rod is already in museum, I can let someone else craft, and it's a max rod. Or can't let someone else craft, and it's max rod with enchants, etc. Yeah. I ended up maxing 2 rods. I had 1 for trophy fishing, because this was back when attributes, you know, were on rods. I had 1 for trophy fishing and 1 for normal fishing. I think I ended up using both of them, so I still have them both, I think. Maybe I sold one of them, but I think I sold my normal fishing one. So now I gotta upgrade the other one a bit, because yeah, he doesn't have flash 5. I think this was my trophy fishing one actually, because I was going for slugfish as one of my last fish, so I didn't want to get flash. But has update been maxed? Yep, I legit did it in like 15 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I just bought everything. Just like, you know what, most of this stuff's pretty cheap. The armadillo scoot wasn't too bad. It was like 160. That was the most expensive thing. 160 mil. But I made 50 mil off of selling wither essence after I maxed out the perks and got the dungeon breaker, so it wasn't too bad. Aatrox Mayor, it is Paul with Aatrox perks right now, yes. And make sure I get this Eerie pet so I don't have to wait another year. It do be kind of important. Is Tai Shoy Alchemist up yet? I imagine no, right? He is. Hi. I didn't even see. Do. I imagine he's not having new stuff. No new items though. Yeah, sad. Kinda lame, low key. I mean, we had the April Fool's hunt at least. Boom. Do you have some girlfriends, bro? What? Brother, what? Women are downtime. Come on now. Come on now. Everybody knows that. Alright, let's see. Will you help me? Of course. JK, I already helped you last year, and I don't need any of this stuff. Next. 1 is enough, legit, dude. Requires way too much downtime to have multiple. Come on now. Edited for 4 hours straight. My lights went out before I could save the edit. Bruh, that's unlucky. That is super unlucky. Do. Game bugging out. The S was not necessary. Real. I need to get probably some booster cookies though. That's what we need. 12's a lot. We'll do 2 for now. Cause why not? Again, if I need to, I can sell so much like Kismet feathers and stuff, if absolutely necessary. 30 Virus has literally gone through several relationships because of Iron Man. Maybe Iron Man W's will help him out a little bit, you know. Maybe that's enough. Doesn't have to spend as much money on Chin's auctions now that he's actually bought all the things you can get from Chin's auctions. Totally helpful. Totally helpful. SMH. Yoink. Saw a man with a... Bro, what? Tell me we're still talking about Roblox. Come on now. What am I reading right now? Real Iron Man W's is not playing anymore. The real Iron Man W's is, yeah, not having to play Iron Man. You can just swap to a normal profile. Imagine it, bro. If 30 did that, like first profile, he does no Contra and then he swaps to Contra. Second profile, he does Iron Man and then he swaps to normal. It'd be like, it'd line up perfectly. I'm not gonna lie. It's already Rev 9. Am I doing revs? I'm trying to drop a matcha die as the game plan, so we shall see if we can get our hands on one. But gotta have 75 mil stored XP to guarantee it from RNG meter. So we got a ways to go before it's guaranteed. Just a little bit of a grind. The market crashed because of Iron Man switching. Low key, that could be a problem. I mean, it won't crash, but it will definitely be flooded with new items, I imagine. Like, imagine somebody's on Iron Man and they've dropped like 10 handles and then they swap to a normal profile. Like, handle prices would definitely go down a little bit just from that one person. Do. Think them having a limit is good for a while. Do, perhaps. Got my first handle on third F7. That's crazy. My man with the flex. Holy cow. Do. I can use wavy cape mod. Wavy. I don't even know. Cape. I don't know, man. I don't think I turned it on. I think it was just on automatically. Yoink. Cooked. Iron Man can single-handedly supply the bazaar. True. Flood the entire bazaar with new things. Cosmetic prices will go up though, as they can now buy but can't sell, so it takes them out of circulation. That's true. Yeah, I could definitely see a lot of like portal dies and other things like that going up in price. That were like limited time stuff. Fire sale dies, you know. I have 150 F7 runs, still no handle. It took me 500 F7 runs to drop a handle. It's not a early thing most of the time. Some people get crazy lucky with it and drop it early, but I think it's like expected on F7 to drop it in like 400 or something. Something like that. But can you use the wavy cape mod if there's no option for wavy cape then? I have no clue, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where it's located. It's gotta be in there somewhere. It might not be in the mod section. Let's see. It's not 3D skins, I don't think. I guess I can see. False bar, damage 10, enchant glade, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's in settings, graphics, cape. Maybe. I have no clue, man. It's not in better frames, I wouldn't think. Where do I have to do this? Every time. Cosmetics, here we go. Cosmetic effects, maybe? Could be that. Somewhere in here. HD skins, maybe? Cloak shoulders, that might be it. Cloak shoulders. I don't know. Got my first handle at 110 runs, but my second was 900 runs later. Yeah, that sounds about right. The moment I dropped handle, I already have one that I bought 2 weeks before Forging trailer released. Play F7 to help my Iron Man friend. Gotcha. Very nice, very nice. Hello, sir. Yoink. And I guess I could hit him with Claymore once, and that'd probably do a little bit better. Cloak type, BLC calls them cloaks. Okay, gotcha. People who buy New Year cakes are free money makers, I swear. I mean, some people just like to collect, man. What can I say? I've been holding on to the ones that I have extra now, but... Bam. Do. Nice. Try the cloak shoulder effect. Yoink. I mean, it's already on. See if I turn it off. I think that just makes it so it can go like in front of me like that. Maybe. Instead of having to stay behind when I walk backwards. So this way. Nope. I have no clue. Guess it just makes it a little wider. I don't know. I don't know if that's even a setting you can turn off at Badline. It might just be how it looks. How's Machda doing? We're getting there, dude. Hopefully we can get up to... I think we can definitely get up to 20 mil RNG meter today. We're at 19.7 right now. So it's not that difficult, I don't think. The big issue is they still haven't fixed cocoons, man. I don't know how cocooning's still bugged. It's had some sort of bug going on every single time that they've done anything with it. Since release, there's been some sort of cocoon bug at all times. And they need to get it fixed, man. I spent like 300 million coins on this thing, and I'm not like reaping the benefits right now during Jerry Aatrox. Like, come on, man. Oh, I know what I've messed up on, by the way. I'm not dropping anything because I don't have magic find. Also, I'm on the wrong attribute. Guess it works out. That'll help. That should help a bit. Saw somebody with a wall of them. Wild. Do. Tell us honestly how much you made from your most viewed YouTube video. No. I'm not going to do that. Next question. What's the best way for 1 bill Crown of Avarice? Probably ghost grinding, I imagine. Ghost grinding's kind of tough, low key. Prize possession is a cake from year 143 and from 281. Why those years specifically? Hold up, let me just yoink. There you go. Boom. More than $10 probably. Who knows, man? Who knows? It was 3/4 Eleanor's and Dayblade on Ghost? Probably, yeah. And G-Drag. Using G-Drag. Because of the, I mean, it probably used to be Hound Pet, but 5 coins per monster kill for every other unique max combat pet that you own. I mean, you could test it, because it's either G-Drag or it's Hound Pet. With the 100 coins per monster kill. I mean, it depends on how many combat pets you have, I guess. If you have 20 or more unique combat pets, so let me filter by skill. See where the combat pets start. Bang. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I have more than 20. 28 right there. Which I guess this one, they don't stack, but 27. And then there's another 5. So there's 32 in the game as long as you have more than 20 unique ones. Then G-Drag better. And you probably need the extra damage in Eleanor's. That is true. That is also true. Got ratted again? Bruh, how does this happen again? What in the world? Again. That is a big rip. Just dropped Judgment Core. Should I sell it and buy a Warden Helmet or save for G-Drag? You have a Terminator yet? Because I would focus Terminator personally. Terminator better than Gregory. My friend got into my computer, oh dear, and downloaded a rat. Or just ratted you himself. big pain. Warren Helm is bad. It's not that bad. It is really good for damage, but the 200 speed is kind of annoying. It's definitely the cheap option for good damage, so early on it's definitely worth getting, but thing is, you don't even use it in E-Man, generally, until you've got, like, really goated Crimson. And at that point, if you're rich enough to have goated Crimson, you're probably rich enough to have a Crown of Avarice, which would be better. But it is good for starting off Blaze Slayer, and it's good for doing Kudra. So, for those two reasons, it is still good. You get the free Copper Cape. Probably not. You had, that's like a Twitch rewards thing, right? I don't know, maybe I did. But I don't really pay attention to the capes and stuff too much. Yeah, I got turn. Okay, yeah, then I would save up for G-Drag, yeah. G-Drag goated. Unless you got bad magical power. Magical power is important, so if you've got at least 750, then go for G-Drag. If you don't have 750 yet, I would get that up first. I got ratted IRL. You got brainwashed? Is that what we're talking about? Or mind controlled? Is that what that means? I'm Confucian. Changed password and everything. Like last time I was able to keep my account, but I can't now, bro. Like your friend did that, or your friend downloaded a rat and then the ratter did that. So we might need some new friends, low-key. Low-key might need some new friends. That is pain. Make sure to stay hydrated, fellas. Change password and everything, so either way I need some new friends. Pain. That is yikes. Yoink. The worth of max stars on gold hunter gear and on the fishing equipment. It just depends on how bad you need fishing speed, really. Like if you're close to max fishing speed, then it might be worth it to go for that, but usually, like, you know, flying fish pet is gonna be really strong for that, of course, which you don't have to have the Kudra pet equipped to have the extra thing, but 316, but I get 45 from bait. I don't think starring the stuff is gonna help. 18 times 6, chat. So 9 times 12 is 118, or 108, I mean. Not 118. Quick maths. Bam, 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 bam. Do you think that grinding zealots for hype is worth it? I'm making about 20 mil an hour, might be a bit more. No. If zealot farming is your best money method, then you do not need a hype yet. Hype is not great for money unless you're into fishing or Kudra slash like dungeons. So generally people try to get it way too early, and then you end up buying it and you have nothing else. Like you liquidate to be able to buy it, and then you have nothing else, and then you just end up broke with a hype and no money method. Generally how that happens. So I would say no. Drop warden within 10 bosses. I'll donate you $5. If I donate, you have to profile review me. I can live with that. I can live with that. Actually, I guess I could turn that on. Is that on my screen right now? It is not. Boom. There you go. $5 reviews. We'll turn it on because we've gotten all our SkyBlock XP today, so can kind of do whatever now. Should I spend 300 bucks on the game? You should wait till I get a creator code. I don't know, man. Starting off with a new profile, it would definitely boost you into it, but that is a lot of money for a free game, you know. is a little bit of money. Drop Warden Heart within 5 bosses for $5 dono. I'll do my best, man. I'm grinding, like, got my magic find as high as I can. Pretty much. It's your creator code and you're getting money from me. Let's go. W chat. So yeah, boys, if y'all want to help me get creator code, drop a like on the stream, smash the sub button. It all helps. Oh. I'll handle Jerry in a moment. Has it been 5 bosses yet? I don't even know. Got an ad and it was so loud. Sounds like a YouTube moment. Unlucky, dude. What's the update? But why was Isle Drop soulbound at the start? Like heavy pearls and everything, basically. They really wanted you to like progress through it yourself and not be able to buy anything, pretty much. They were like, you know what? Let's make everyone suffer like Iron Man players. And that's the gist. I think they really wanted it, like, at the time, it was the most in-game grinds, you know? So, they really wanted, like, it to take a while to get, like, you know, full infernal gear and everything like that. So, I think that was the reason, but yeah, it's just not a great reason, I don't think. To stop the refractions from buying everything day one, yeah. Because it took them a while to make it. If everyone had just had infernal gear on day one, it would have been kind of anticlimactic, you know, to be fair. Now Endgame doesn't exist, pretty much. 6-star gold and 5-star equipment. I don't even know what I have. I think I don't even have a trophy fishing set, really. Yeah, I got 5 stars on most of the gear. Yeah, I guess all the gear that matters. And then, yeah, I do have. I salvaged my old set, though. I mean, it's 1 fishing speed per star. So, depending on the price, it could be worth it. But, I don't know how much the stars cost. I have to get, you know, like 56 stars or something crazy. Gonna make that happen. I think what else could we do for fishing speed? I mean, definitely having like the fishing speed line helps a lot if you don't have that. But I imagine we do have that. Yoink. 6 stars to 7 stars is 2 mil. That's not too bad. But yeah, I mean, it's not really worth it unless you can get up to not having to use fish bait. Pretty much. Pretty much. So your RNG on Warden. I'm not that desperate, dude. I don't need it that bad. That's like 8 hours worth of RNG meter. And I kind of need it to get to the matcha dye. So, kind of need it. Mixing gives a lot, and keep in mind, bait fishing speed doesn't show up in menu. True. Yeah. But yeah, if you don't have the mix-in, definitely want to have the mix-in. I do forget about the mix-in a lot. Yeah, what's up, Fred? I'm doing great. How you doing today, bro? Like 5 hearts this Jerry in under 2 hours. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Kind of wild. I might make short on that today. I don't know. I kind of need to make a video on something related to the update, probably. Maybe the attribute shard could go kind of crazy. Or I might just make a short about like all the things that we bought today. Could do that. Bum, bum, bum. I think it's fine to not need meter on heart. Yeah, that is kind of that's kind of crazy to think about. I didn't use meter at all and we dropped 4 hearts in an hour and a half. Kind of crazy. So max from like 0 to 10 stars, like 18 mil a piece. That's not terrible, but that is, yeah, like 75 mil almost for the whole set. That is 40 fishing speed. It'd be about what you need. Well, there's a drop. We'll take it. Finally. Took us like almost an hour to make that happen. That's kind of wild. That's kind of crazy. Dang. 1.4 mil for that only. Feels kind of bad, man. I should be able actually to also sell getting wither catalysts. I guess I need to grab all my things from Dungeon Hub actually. We dropped a couple of recoms, so we'll take our money for that. Bing. Please, thank you. Get this. All right. Let's see. Do I just sell 18 mil right there? Sure. Get rid of the books. These are 100k a pop. I'm just throwing them out. Get them out of here. All right. And then we can sell the essence. 5 mil for that. We'll take it. Alrighty. Do. Show us a dance for $10. Don't know. Chat, what's my emote button? What's my emote button? I know that's a button in here. Come on now. I know it's a button. I think it's a button. I'm pretty sure it's a button. I might not know. Is it like B? No, it wouldn't be. Aha. Bang. There you go. Voila. I can't stop dancing now? There we go. It's B. I have B as a keybind though. B is my 5th slot. Jerry box is worth to open? Not really. Most of the time. It's a gamble like anything else, you know? Generally, you're not going to make money, but there's a chance. There's a chance you make money. So. It's possible. Is 0.7 on gold gear, not a full one? Okay. Fair enough then. No, any cheap axes that are good for the new foraging update island? Tree cap, be number 1. But big stones, whatever it's called. What's my axe? I don't even remember. Not that. Is it in here? Yeah, big stone splitter. That's the best one. For sure. Do. It would be interesting if you could like star the dungeon breaker. Do some sort of upgrades to it. But I don't think there's literally anything, right? Yeah, no. Cannot modify this item. Not even recon. Sad. Very sad. Blazes in my Inferno setup spin so clean. Think I comprendo. Very nice. Do. Show a dance in IRL for $10. Don't know. Does flossing count? Can maybe floss. Am I that desperate, chat? I don't know. I think I might need a little bit more incentive than that. I'm not gonna lie. Can force every you can force recom every item that is legendary or below. Interesting. But it's special, so special dungeon pickaxe. Best combat pet, G-Drag, 100%. It's the GOAT. Yeah, dark candies are 100k a pop. They're a little pricey right now. I was gonna say, I think I spawned a primal somewhere. I indeed did. Hooked. Hello there, sir. Can you? Thank you. Eternal obligation scroll. He's so scary. Commitment phobia. I mean, I'm not afraid to commit to dropping a mancha die, so it's not that scary. Yoink. One. Do 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 do. Recommed Dungeon Breaker, and it's very special now. Oh, so is it legendary and above that you can recom automatically, or that you can not automatically, but like can force recom? Very interesting. I don't know. I'm like barely gonna use mine anyway, so I might as. I guess I do use it for core, but meh. Meh. Calling up Microsoft to see if they can assist me. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Say the odds are slim. Beheaded horror, disgusting. Gross. Grody. Oh yeah, I do need to grab. Boom, boom. That should be a little bit more money. Take an extra mil up to 250 again. I mean, this update only cost me like 2 of those Warden Hearts, so that's not too bad, honestly. Really, like a Warden Heart and a half. Because I had so much other stuff saved up for this. So much Wither Essence saved up in preparation for this update. Kind of worked out pretty good. Email big gates, trust, that's strat. The new shard really expensive right now. It's not too bad. It's like 27 mil, the max. Which, I mean, you know, it's not like super cheap or anything, but you only need 24 of them, so you can do straight up like 24 M2 runs in like an hour and make that. And honestly, probably make profit just because scarf studies are so common, you know, in M2, so. Bum, bum, bum. So it's not bad. Do. Want to get creator code? Show us your dance moves IRL. I do want creator code, but I don't need your validation that bad, man. I'm not gonna lie. Scarf studies dropped so hard though. How much are they? Scarf. Yoink. Are they in accessories? Yeah. Dang. Yeah, less than a mil. That is kind of yikes. I won't lie. Recom so easy. That's the profit. Okay. Fair enough. Bam, bam. Do. All right. They were 200k yesterday. Oh, well then. Think you'll get max XP first or red name? I mean, I should. It's iffy. It depends on how hard I push mage, honestly. Because realistically, I mean, I only have 650 mage runs left. I could do that in like a month and a half or something. And it's really gonna depend on how many videos I can upload before then. I really got to start like focusing on guide videos more. There's not really anything I can do with this update, unfortunately. Like, I am not knowledgeable enough to know like the new strats for Dungeon Breaker, you know. I don't feel like qualified to make a video on that. So I don't think I'll do a video on that part, but honestly, I'm probably getting max XP first. Most likely. I think we can get to 30k subs before the end of the year, but I think I can max XP before Thanksgiving. Depending on updates. It will depend. If we get greenhouse in the next like month, then that will definitely mean it's going to take me longer to get max XP, but with no updates to the game in the next like month and a half, I could definitely get it done. Or like only small updates, you know. What place are you fighting in right now? This is the hub. It's the crypts in the hub. So we just go hub. It's to the left over here. Bam, 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 bam. Ta-da. Make a video for beginner dungeons. I'd say a large part of Hypixel doesn't play or isn't good at dungeons. Top strats is a niche video anyway. That's true. That is true. I could make a video just talking about Dungeon Breaker. I had a beginner guide video to dungeons that I made a couple years ago. It didn't do great, so I didn't really bother with it too much. But I might just do like an introduction to dungeon strats, I guess. I don't know. Does Dungeon Breaker have like a floor requirement? Like you have to complete a certain floor before you unlock it? I imagine it would. Just to kind of help with the learning curve a little bit, but maybe not. Do. Timeout, W moderation. It doesn't like when you spam, dude. Oh, I've been turned into a chicken. That's kind of awkward. I'd rather not be a chicken. Thank you. Welcome back, Fred. It was good. It's F3 requirement. Okay, that's not too bad. Where M7, it's Aatrox perks, dude. We did our dailies. I'll run some more after stream probably, but it's Aatrox perks right now. I need my Warden Hearts, dude. Audie was making Dungeon Guide, but I don't know what happened to that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to make a guide on dungeons because it changes so much. It's the issue. You know? Yoink. That is the issue. But anyways, I think I can make a guide talking about like Trap Room, Dungeon Breaker, that sort of thing. Or I mean, I could just make a guide on like your first time doing dungeons. You know, be like, all right, starting off in dungeons, I would recommend, you know, that, I mean, you got to have combat 15, so should have at least Ender armor starting off, but just run entrance floor till you get rotten gear. Then you can start running higher floors to get cat at 10, maybe go for strong dragon or young dragon, something like that. Short bows are OP, that sort of thing. What's a blue Jerry? It is Jerry, but blue. And they drop these boxes. You can sell those for a little bit of coins, but it only happens while Jerry's in office. Being kicked from S7 is cat at 50 because I didn't purple yellow. What in the world? What in the world? Yeah, I don't want to make a guide on like F7, M7. It's just, I mean, I'm making, yo, Scythe Blade, let's go, monies. Like I have the Archer video coming out showing how I played Archer and everything like that. Kind of walking through it. I walked through my starter run and talked about all the things I messed up, and then while I was doing the last run, I just live commentated it. So that's gonna be in the video coming out Saturday. Stay tuned for that. But I don't really want to make a full guide on it because again, it changes so much. If I would have made a full guide on Archer, then I finished that video before Dungeon Breaker dropped yesterday, so it's like it would be kind of pointless to have made a guide a month ago when I was thinking about doing it, and then Dungeon Breaker comes out, you know. Would appreciate such videos. I'm terrible at basics, breaking it down to dungeons for dummies. I could do that. I could probably do that. Or get a T2 membership and watch right now. True. T2 and T3 members do have early access. That is true. But yeah. I definitely, like, what should I cover in that? Definitely like talking about AOTE and how important AOTE is. For sure. Teleporting, very important. I can talk about Ether Warp a bit. I don't know, that's a little more advanced. Ether Warp's a little more advanced. I can just talk about, alright, so the way dungeons work, or just talk about wither keys and that sort of thing. Literally do like a straight up beginner's guide. Be like, all right. So right now, the only floors that we have are catacombs from entrance floor until F7, and then the master mode catacombs from F1 from M1 to M7. So we're gonna just focus on breaking down how dungeons works in general and not on the specific floors. I think could be better. So every single dungeon will work this way, and the boss fights will be different and things, but just talk about main dungeon clearing. Dungeon clearing for noobs, you know, that sort of thing. Wait a minute. It is Aatroxburgs, right? Yeah. Maybe my... Is it bugged? So I should be getting more than 1,500 XP. Like, I didn't even know there were starred mobs. Yeah, I could definitely cover that sort of thing. Could do a PV of one of my friends for 419. I can do that. I could do that, sure. Yoink. I don't know if YouTube will have that as an option to donate, though. YouTube usually has, like, the set options, you know, for donations, I believe. Yoink. But anyways, our money is going down, bro. I need to sell these candies, probably. Help with my money issues right now. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, 2.5 mil, we'll take that. Smack. Yeah, I can talk about starred mobs, can talk about wither keys, blood room, all that sort of thing, secrets, and ways. I'll just have like a whole section dedicated to secrets because there's so many different strats. Boom. Do this. Secrets is definitely the most skillful part of dungeons, I would say. Until you get to like M7, F7, then the boss fights are actually difficult. But before that point, it's definitely all about secrets. All about secrets. Alright, I need to sell this scythe blade. How much are they going for? I guess we finally got a drop, dude. It's been over an hour. Dang, they're over 9 mil? That's kind of crazy. We will take that. What, 9.5 mil? Do that. Hopefully that sells. Secrets, you could use the secret locator thing maybe. Yeah, I can probably just talk about mods. That's really the best way to do it, probably. Get a mod. I use Badline, but Badline probably won't be relevant forever. So, does Lunar have secret waypoints? And like, I know there's forge mods. What's the main forge mod for secret waypoints, chat? Anybody know? Or just routes in general? Can we doing revs? I'm trying to drop a matcha die, but it's taking a while. I'm at 20 mil XP almost. The grind is real. Make a video where you say cheating is cringe. True. #1 rule of dungeons, don't hack. Hacking is bad. Smile, you will get banned. And then I will laugh at you. Because you deserve it. Anyway. Do. It's still true that you can remove someone out of a 2-man co-op after 35 days. My friend's account got hacked. Luckily, it only comes online when I got 100 mil in the co-op bank, so it's about the only thing they took. Okay. Yeah, if they don't log in for, I believe it's 35 days straight, then you can kick them out. It's good lags. How's it going, bro? Dungeon's guide for really hand-holding routes, dungeon rooms mod, or Odin for simple waypoints, but Odin requires manual configs. Yeah. Probably talk about Odin and make sure we say Odin mod, not Odin client. They are very different. Very different. Yoink. Which one does Vamp 2.5 make now? I have no clue, honestly. No clue. 40, 50 mil? Well, there you go. The more you know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I can't catch frozen spiders. I'm using what the wiki said. I made a video last year talking about it. Hold up. I still have it downloaded, actually. Let's see. Bang. Where is it? Hold on. Let me find this real quick. Do. Bang. Let's see. Frozen spiders.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Be Determined.
Gross. My own voice. I hate that. All right. Frozen spiders would be pretty early on, right? Bang. I think that's what I'm talking about right now. Spooky bait. Using a winter fishing rod, I think. Hold up. Let me back it up. Ice rod or a winter fishing rod, I think. Do. Subscribe. Yo, Grooms with the 2, appreciate it. Dang, we got the OG.
2 donated $2
All right, I got you.
Chat. /PV it's leaf at your 2 waves BTW.
Can only catch them on Iron Man right now. Are you serious? That's crazy. That's actually wild. What? Ain't no way. All right, well then. Let's see. Let me pull up Skycrypt for this. Boom. Once again, thank you so much to Grooms. Appreciate it, dude.
I yearned for the mines.
All right, let's see. What are we looking at?
Just Grooms 2 donated $2 through Super Chat. Once again.
All right, thanks so much, dude. It's because of an old exception where Iron Man players didn't have to use Ice Rod, and they messed up the code when they changed it to Icy Sinker. Bruh. That's so goofy. That's so goofy. They patched the lead axolotl method, or can you only do it with low ping? I have no idea. I didn't know there was a lead axolotl method. I'm gonna be honest. All right, it didn't let me customize it. Yeah, it's all good. Appreciate it, dude. All right, so we have level 349 on a 4-year-old profile, 13 bill net worth with necrotic wither goggles. Refrigerate on that. We got wisdom on the fiery Aurora setup. Pearlescent dye on there as well, not bad. We do have a Reaper mask with the gold ore set, lots of master stars. Got the Necron set as well. Warden helmet, burning terror, okay. Got Magma Lord, yeah, we got a pretty nice wardrobe going on here. Another set of storm there, and groovy fig mail, very nice. We do have a Hyperion as well, 2 master stars on that, and the precise Terminator with 3 master stars on it, very, very nice. Got the Dayblade, got a giant sword, got some daggers. Combo, interesting. Swarm on that, and swarm on the katana as well. Okay, not bad. How's the MP looking? 1276, okay, I see you. We do have the G-Drag with remedies as well. Very nice. Not too bad on the pets menu. Very clean. I like that skin too. That is a nice skin. Let's check the skills. Okay, so mining wise definitely got some powder grinding to do, but if we're not really that worried about mining, then it's not that big a deal, to be fair. How's fishing looking? We do have a pretty nice Hellfire rod right there. Got an Auger rod as well. Okay. We do have a golden fish, a diamond golden fish, pretty early on in 201 catches. That's pretty nice. Not too bad. Okay. Couple cool golds here and there. Not too shabby at all. How's dungeons looking? Doo-doot. But we do have Kata 41 as well. So, I mean, skills-wise, we're looking good. I didn't really talk about this. Could definitely do some foraging for sure. But combat level's looking real nice. Slayers are looking pretty nice too. Yeah, very nice. Almost up to Blaze 8. Very clean. How's minions? Minions looking good. We got 30 slots. Okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Got the Farming Island Bestiaries done. W. How's about... Actually, we'll just skip straight to Crimson Isle. Dang, that was a lot of barb rep. Definitely wouldn't be a bad idea just for Skyblock XP and minions. Did we have... We haven't made a mycelium minion yet, so definitely wouldn't be a bad idea to swap factions just so that you can get access to mycelium minion when you start worrying about the next minion slot. So definitely would recommend doing that. Rift wise, how we looking? Pretty solid. We got all the time charms and everything, so yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely could get the other fairy souls though. It is really only a little bit of Skyblock XP, and maybe, do we have all the backpack slots yet? Let's see. Yeah, we could unlock one more backpack slot, so I would definitely recommend doing fairy souls. That won't take long, and get you some good XP for that. So we'll definitely do that. Next time Derpy's around, you want to get Alchemy 50, and yeah, just focus foraging probably for a little bit. Can focus dungeons, maybe get your Blaze Slayer done, but we're looking pretty good. I mean, again, powder grinding wouldn't be a bad idea either. But yeah, very nice profile. Is there any flexes? Put a month ago, but he might come back to the game. Gotcha. Yeah, Dungeon Breaker's a good reason to come back for sure. Yo, it's good, Rush. Free reviews are on Saturday, dude. But very nice. Very, very nice. Not bad at all. Yeah, hopefully we get some cool new updates. I mean, this one was great, honestly. I'm having a good time with this one. To be fair, I think Mage is gonna be a lot more chill for me now after the adjustments. But we shall see. Dungeon Breaker better than Foraging update. I don't know about that. Today's update would not be nearly as good if we didn't get the attribute with it, for sure. That attribute literally saves me 100 M7 runs, which is so good. Actually so good. I don't like the Maniac nerf. Yeah, they definitely need to make it substantially better to do gemstone mining, 100%. Like, I understand nerfing it just because of issues there, but yo, look with the
Luke
10.
Donated $10 through
Let's
Super
go.
Chat. Can you do a random draw profile review, please?
Alrighty, I got you, dude. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Luke. Appreciate it, man. Alright, let me sit like right here. That'll do. Alright. Let's pull up Nightbot. We're gonna randomly pick somebody real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, boys, make sure to send a message, because we're gonna randomly pick someone real quick. Just one, real fast. But thank you so much, Luke, for the 10. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. Alright, let's see, let's see. We only got 10 entries. I don't know, we might have started picking people a little late. Maybe. Wait for it. We're gonna try and go for at least... How many viewers we got right now? How many people we got? We got 64 viewers right now. Only 13 people wanting a review. For real, for real? Come on, we can get up to at least 15. Hit the like button too, guys. He deserves it. Appreciate it, Luke. Yeah, make sure to drop a like, boys. Let's go. Message again, just in case. All right, all right. Can we get up to 20? I think we can get up to 20. Maybe. I'm gonna give it 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did get up to 20. There we go. Yo, Pradic, congrats, dude. What's your IGN, man? Very nice, very nice. Congratulations. Let me pull up SkyCrypt again real fast. Actually, I should go back up here so I don't get beat up. Yoink. Alright. Mr. Chat. Let's see what we got here, dude. Again, make sure to say thank you to Luke for the dono, man. You'll love to see it. Alright, what do we got here? So we are level 238 on an 8-month-old profile. I'm going to have to refresh so it wakes up. There we go. 2.3 bill net worth. Okay. We do have alchemy 50, but none of the other skills max. So I would definitely recommend keep pushing enchanting. Do your experiments as much as you can to get that enchanting level up. I think you've probably got all the enchants unlocked already, but it does give ability damage, which is going to help with your mage shenanigans in the future. So very helpful for fishing and other things. So definitely recommend doing that. We do have rev gear here. We got a set of unstable. We got a nutcracker set. That's kind of wild. Jaded chestplate of Devon. Got some mineral gear. Got the fermento. A little bit of shark scale, mastiff, tarantula. Got bronze hunter. Okay. Not bad at all. Pooch sword, Runan's bow. Okay. Haven't seen a Runan's bow in a while. I don't know if that's the play. But let's go. 300 ping, by the way. Okay, got you. 603 magical power. Okay, you got a lot of magical power for combat 42. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. How's pets looking? We do have a legendary wolf. Got the guardian pets as well. We do have the E-Man. So I'm just going to skip forward a little bit. How's Slayer's looking? E-Man 4. Okay. So I would definitely recommend getting a set of Final Destination because you're E-Man 4 now, so you can get that. Which I guess you're working on it. We got half. So yeah, definitely that's definitely the next priority is getting full E-Man or full Final Destination, leveling that up so you can handle E-Man and handling the T5 or T4 bosses. Preferably, but if you have to, you can do T3s until you get access to Juju. But Juju is going to be a very nice damage buff for you, 100%. Let's go back to skills a little bit. Combat, or actually we'll just go here. Kata 15, okay. All right. Yeah, definitely having Juju will help a lot with that. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to use Spirit Shortbow until then. Definitely be better than Renan's, but Renan's is good for Bal and Nucleus runs. Yeah, but that's about it. And even then, like, I don't know, Terror and a Mosquito Bow is going to be... Terror and, like, what's the other thing? What's that other bow? Like, even just an artisanal short bow would be fine. Hate dungeons with a passion? Fair enough. How many kills should I have on Final Destination for T4 E-Man? Like 25k? It depends. Some people can do it with 10, but yeah, 25 is generally a good goal to have. Terror's kind of hard to get early game with a new Rex. Yeah, that's true. That is fair. But we do have a titanium drill 455 right now. We got almost 600,000 gemstone powder, 1.5 mil mithril, which mithril did get a pretty decent powder boost recently, so it's a lot easier to get that. I do recommend focusing gemstone first though, because that does give you the powder buff perk right here, which will help you with your mithril powder grind as well. So focusing gemstone first is generally a good idea. We got pretty decent crowd milestones. Or wait, no, crowd milestones would be here and it doesn't show because API is bugged. Anyways, how's trophy fishing looking? Dang, we got a gold flying fish in 9 and gold skeleton fish first catch. That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. Hurricane bow plus wither cloak. That's true. Hurricane bow do go kind of crazy as well. How's minions looking? Okay, we got 28 slots. Yeah, I mean, for level 238, 28 slots is not bad at all. That's very nice. Yeah, very, very nice. 25 away from the next slot. Best upgrades, probably coal, snow for sure. Quartz, lapis, instone, obsidian. Getting those guys would help a lot. Diamonds. And then the foraging ones. You could probably get your next slot for somewhat cheap, but I wouldn't focus on it right now because we definitely got better things to focus on. But when you do get around to that, that'd be the way to do it. You're actually very close to another bestiary milestone. So if you want to hit that, you could hit that off of getting the rabbit and the mushroom cow bestiaries maxed. So that'd definitely be a good thing to go for. Yeah, the skeleton is pretty crazy for first catch. Pretty crazy. Done a little bit of rep, but yeah, that's not that big of a deal at this stage. Again, Rift is a good money method, but it is also a great way to get some talismans, which we just started it yesterday. Dang. Okay, so yeah, Rift is definitely a good thing to be going for sure. I like that play, but honestly, I wouldn't do it during Jerry. I'm not gonna lie. Iron Man, oh yeah, duh. Still, it is a good way to get talismans. But yeah, I wouldn't do it during Jerry, because Jerry is not mayor inside the rifts. So you're missing out on all the Jerry boxes that you could be getting from doing other things right now. So getting Jerry boxes during on an Iron Man profile is very important, because that's the only way you're going to get the Jerry talisman upgrades. So I would definitely try and focus on whatever Jerry perks he's got right now. What's his rep? We got 120 right now, but I mean, again, that's not that big of a deal at the moment. I wouldn't prioritize that too much. But yeah, man. Yeah, Iron Man, that definitely puts a lot of things into perspective for sure. Because, yeah, it's a lot harder to get good weapons on Iron Man. 100%. So, I mean, we have the Giant Cleaver, or the Hyper Cleaver. So that's a really good weapon, for sure. I mean, that's probably about the best we can ask for right now. Going for Mosquito Bow wouldn't be a bad idea. Just because it's going to help with future Spider Slayer now, you know? I mean, it helps with making Spider Slayer faster. But it's also a really good damage weapon. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to do that. But E-Man is also very important for sure. Learn Healer and get Hive. I mean, he said he does hate dungeons, so I don't want to have to tell him to do that. If he doesn't like dungeons, then there will come a time when recoms are very important, but if you really don't want to do dungeons, I wouldn't rush it. It's also like right now, it's in a really weird place, you know, because Dungeon Breaker just came out, so nobody knows the best routes and stuff. So I'd wait until like routes get a little easier to learn. If I get Juju, I'll try. Sounds like a plan, dude. All right, well, any questions or flexes? W profile, dude. Again, thank you to Luke for the dono. But let's go, dude. We cooking. This is a very nice Iron Man profile. Yeah, so minions are definitely going to be harder to go for than if we're on Iron Man, which, I mean, doing Quartz and Lapis and Dwarven Mines wouldn't be too bad. Coal also, like these ones that you can get from doing Royal Mines would not be too bad. I don't think, but... Was $10, so 2 profile reviews. I guess we could. I guess we could, if that's everything. I suppose it is an option. Alrighty, let's do it. Let's do it. If y'all haven't typed in the last 5 minutes, make sure to do it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Praddock. Appreciate it, dude. Clean profile. Iron Man is tough. Iron Man is very tough. All right, let's see. Let's see. Give everybody a little bit to type up. I'm going to move around real quick so I don't get kicked. We're gonna kill one boss, give everybody time to type and get in, and then we'll start it. Doo-doo. Ready for the next challenge video? As I'll ever be, I guess. Ready as I'll ever be. Let's see. I don't know. My sleep schedule. I mean, my sleep schedule's not been that bad. It's just my brain keeps waking me up too early, so I'm kind of like, I need to take a nap probably later. All right, let's re-roll. Boom. Comet. Congratulations, Swarthy Comet. I hope I didn't butcher that too bad. Congratulations. What's your IGN, dude?
As a child, I yearned.
Yo, Caleb with the sub. Appreciate it, man. Let's go. Again, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We're closing in on 30K for the red name. Getting very, very close. Yoink. We'll be on 1.21 this time. Yeah, I definitely got to remember that. That is kind of important. That is kind of important information. And yeah, I completely forgot that you could, like, you know, /visit portal and just go wherever. So I was walking everywhere. If I hadn't been doing that, like that, I would have been so much better off. So much better off. And I didn't even think you could use auction house. Like, I didn't even think to use auction house at all. I was like fully in the bingo profile mindset, like straight up. All right, here we go. Let me sit somewhere. We're gonna sit up here. Boom. Do 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 do. 3, 2, 4. There we go. Oh, it's like 30 minutes total of walking. Yeah, I would have had so many more points. But oh well. Level 162 on a 3-month-old profile. Let's refresh, see the net worth. We currently have, at least now I know, yeah, learn from every mistake, you know. 1.9 billion net worth, basically 2 billion net worth. Not too bad on 3 months. Got the jaded gear of Devon, or the Rancher's boots with Devon armor. Interesting. I haven't seen that one before. I'm not gonna lie. That's a new one. We got them swapped out for some reason. We got the boots of Devon with the biohazard set. There's something I don't know. Interesting. We do have the hyper cleaver and the machine gun short bow. We do have an AOTE as well. So that means it is easier for us to get fairy souls now that we got AOTE. So I would definitely recommend going for some fairy souls. It does give a lot of skyblock XP, and it gives your backpack slots, you know, which backpack slots may not be the biggest deal right now, but skyblock XP is of course going to help with your effective health, which is really nice for handling tougher bosses and that sort of thing. But new meta, for real, for real. All right, have a good one, Electro. Appreciate you, dude. How's the MP looking? We have 307 MP. All right. We are combat 29, so we haven't done a ton of stuff yet. We do have the mole pet. So it looks like we're focusing mining right now, which is valid. Mining is definitely important. Does Ranger's Boots have some like bypass strats that you can do in Nucleus runs or something? Could be that. For like, I don't know. I felt like they removed the speed nerfs in Jungle Temple, but maybe not. I know that used to be a strat, but I thought it got removed. Got Jasper Drill and a 355 on the Titanium Drill as well. Dang, look at that powder, bro. Use them just for the speed? Okay, gotcha. Fair enough. Paid right now, Mikey. Get 225 speed. Okay. I was want to get a rune book. It's a like 1 in 10,000 drop from runic mobs, I believe. But yeah, 28 mil gemstone powder. So we got a lot of powder right now for sure. Mithril powder, thankfully, is a lot easier to grind now. So if you wanted to go for that, it is definitely a lot easier to go for. So would definitely recommend doing that. Dungeons, we are cat of 13. Okay, not too shabby. I would definitely recommend progressing Slayers a little bit. It is Aatrox Jerry right now. So getting like Spider level 6 and Wolf level 6 wouldn't be too bad to go for. Because that unlocks Auto Slayer, which is going to help you a lot with doing future Slayers. You know, Auto Slayer is very important. Not having to call Maddox every single time that you want to start a new Slayer boss just saves so much time. So would definitely recommend doing that. We do have 17 minion slots right now. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to throw some money at this. It's usually not too expensive to get up to 20 or higher. So probably cost you maybe, I think it'd be less than 5 mil to get up to 20 minion slots, honestly. I might be a little bit off though.
As a child, I yearned
Yo, Mikey with the 5 W's in the
Makey
chat.
donated €5 through Super Chat. Magnus Makey 1,304.
Alrighty, I got you right after this one, dude. Appreciate it, man. Wondering if you see anything I should still do. Did a lot already. Alright, you'll be right after this one. Like, that's easy for more Skyblock XP. Okay, okay. I got you, I got you. Let's see. You are also very close to another bestiary level. So I would definitely get Mushroom Cow leveled right here. This takes like 2 minutes. And then you'll be able to, I think you hit your next combat level off of that. I think that's enough bestiary milestones to get to combat 30 right there. So that would definitely be a good thing to go for. Let's see. Haven't done anything with Crimson Isle, that's valid. Rift also, again, Rift isn't a bad thing to progress. Just get some good magical power, and it does have a lot of good money methods in it as well. But yeah, I mean, again, foraging, like hunting right now is very good on the foraging islands. So that's also a good thing to go for money. I know a lot of people, you know, mining has been like the main money method for ages. But honestly, I think rifts and foraging are a lot easier to get into first off. And they make a lot more money when you're starting out. So it's not a bad idea to progress these and then start making money from those to throw into your mining setup. But at the same time, you know, you could also do your powder grind, but there's also gear you can get to make your powder grind easier as well. So it's not a bad idea to do that in whichever order you want to do realistically. I mean, again, it is your profile. Play how you want. You want to have fun, you know? It doesn't need to feel like a grind, like too much, you know? Just do whatever's fun. But definitely want to do our experimentation table every day. I know they nerfed the rates on these, so I don't know if you're doing that already, but experimentation table is very important for getting enchanting 60. It's definitely a help. Sounds like playing grooms. Very nice, Lemon. But yeah, is there any questions or anything? You're looking pretty good, dude. Looking pretty solid. Looking pretty solid. Again, level 162 and 2 bill net worth on a 3-month profile is very impressive. Very, very impressive. Nothing else, thanks. All right, appreciate you, Swarthy. Thank you so much, dude. All right, now we got Mikey's profile real quick. Boom, boom. Let's see what we got. 3-year-old profile, level 499. Okay. So, seeing anything I should do. Still did a lot already. Let's see. So we got the cow hat strats. You'll love to see it. Got all the skills maxed. Got all the fairy souls. 40 bill net worth. 3-year-old profile. Very clean. Look at this wardrobe, bro. Fiery Aurora. We got the Wither Goggle helmet skin. Got the Frozen Blaze. Got the Magma Lord. Infernal Crimson, including the helmet. Have Tactics 5 on the whole set. Sorrow gear. Got the Storm setup as well. This is the LCM setup. Got Mineral. We've got Jaded Armor of Devon as well. Like, looking real nice. Very clean hype as well. Altwise 5. We do also have the Claymore. Chimera 5 Claymore for LCM. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've been only using Claymore. It's really not that bad. You know? I mean, you definitely save a few seconds with hype, but I don't think it's worth 3 billion coins. I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's worth it. But we do got the Pyro Chaos Dagger, the Death Ripper Dagger as well. Soul Eater 5 and Swarm 5 on those respectively. Or backwards, actually. This respectively. I don't know. Swarm 5 on the Atom Split. Ult-wise on the Halberd of the Shredded. Okay. Got the drip, dude. And this is duplex on the term as well. Very nice, very nice. How's the MP looking? 1840. We got Max, which Max is currently 1866. So I assume that it's just bugging out because it tends to do that. It tends to bug out. We are missing Artifact of Control and the Mythic Pandora's Box. So we have Legendary, just missing Artifact of Control, which should be dropping in price now thanks to yesterday's update. So that'll help a lot. So we got to do some Pandora's challenges. Gotcha. I've done 13 out of 20, so not bad. Yeah, Pandora's a grind. That one is a grind. What else we got? We got the Rabbit Pet. We got the G-Drag with minus relic on there. Look at this pets menu, dude. I mean, one thing to do for Skyblock XP, you do have to get all the pets to level 100. So that is a very long grind for sure. But just making sure you have, you know, a pet that you need to upgrade in your pets menu, like in the pet XP share. So that's like a big thing. I got a lot of silverfish. We're missing a couple of pets. So nothing like these are all the very expensive ones, but they honestly don't get used that much. So it's fine to be missing these, I would say. Jade Dragon would be a good investment for future updates, but again, it is expensive. So it is very expensive. All right, appreciate you, Pranesh. Have a good one, dude. I got T3 daggers and can do T4 blades consistently at level 240. That is pretty epic, man. That is pretty epic. Yo, nice Kyoko. GG. But let's see. How's skills looking down here? It shows Dungeon Breaker and mining tools now. That's interesting. We do have the Divan's drill. Divine. Very nice. Jasper drill. Got the Mythic drill as well. Very clean powder. It's definitely easier to do Mithril powder now. So if you wanted to fully max Mithril powder, that would probably not take too long, honestly. If you just fully focus on like the Mithril powder events going on in the Dwarven Mines, like that's definitely a big thing to do for sure. We do have Kata 51 as well. Slayers are all maxed. Very nice. We do have our T5 Vamp comp as well. That's a pretty big flex. Missing a little bit of minion slots, but like, or a little bit of unique minions, but those are like so expensive. It's fine to be missing those. Bestiary. Bestiary is a grind. I mean, we got most of the ones that matter. Missing a little slime, little witch from the private island. Although the bat is not too bad to do if you have the crystal. That one's not bad at all. Island Bestiary is such a pain. Yeah, the bat one's not bad. Like just every time you spawn in, you go kill a bat. You know, you'll have it done in a couple days. Yeah, slime and witch are a pain though, definitely. What collections we missing? I imagine it's chili pepper. Yep, and then like some boss collections. Yeah. I mean, M2 makes a lot of money now. Thorn, also M4 also makes a lot of money, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to go for those and just get them over with. It is a good chunk of Skyblock XP, so, and you make a lot of money from it, so it's a win-win scenario, you know. We do have both the factions maxed. I don't see that very often, so you'll love to see that. That is very nice for sure, for sure. Let me refresh this. And yeah, we got all the Enigma Souls, all the McGrubbers Burgers. Very clean rifts. Very clean rift profile. But yeah, man, I mean, it's just like, what, boss collections, a little bit of powder grinding, bestiary. I imagine we got some crop milestones, but as long as you've got like all your crop milestones like 40% or so complete, then that's enough for them to be, should be fully maxed by the time Greenhouse comes out. So Rift inventory got wiped. I don't know how. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I think I remember that, hearing about that wipe. That was a weird one. But I get Pandarai shards. I made a video on shards. I don't remember though. But foraging shards, I think it would be in that one. But I don't remember. Current milestone 32 should be slightly over max after Greenhouse. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, going for those milestones wouldn't be a bad idea farming wise, but honestly just fully waiting for Greenhouse. I imagine they're gonna make farming easier with the whole Heart of the Mountain Tree and stuff, or Heart of the Crops. I don't know what they're gonna call it. Whatever they end up doing with that. It shouldn't be too difficult to max, I don't think. But yeah, man. I mean, again, pets menu as well is another thing to throw money at, and minions is a thing to throw money at. But other than that, I mean, I imagine we probably got some museum stuff too, but like, I would say focus on probably the dungeons grind at the moment would be the big thing to go for. My quest log for Fairy Souls, it shows 15 out of 16. Does it do that for you too? I think so, yeah. Like if we go to quests and quest log, yeah, it shows 15 out of 16 for miscellaneous, but here it shows that I've got them all, so it's just a little bug. I think it's just because the one, there's one in the Rift. I think the one in the Rift is like, it doesn't count it in the main game for some reason. It's just very, very strange. Yeah. Free reviews are on Saturdays, Ganta. Yo, what's good, Jakey? How's it going, dude? But yeah, man, I mean, we're almost level 500, so my man knows what he's up to. We got 172 mil overflow mining XP, 300 mil overflow combat. Like, kind of cooking, dude. Thanks for the view. Thanks for the dono, man. And yeah, good luck on your grind, bro. Congratulations in advance for level 500, because that's a pretty big deal right there. That's a pretty big deal. Why does Umbrella not work in Dojo? Oh, because you can't use abilities in that area? That is kind of goofy, I won't lie. W profile for real, dude. I got to 1,000 magical power. GG, man. Let's go. Boom. What are that dungeons upgrade? Can you run that one by me again? I don't quite understand the question, sir. We talking about like Dungeon Breaker today? Cause they got the new Essence Shop stuff. Is that what we're talking about? Or are we talking about the scarf shard? Cause that thing is busted. It's kind of goated. It is only dropped from M2 in Emerald Chests and above. But it's a guaranteed drop from Emerald Chests and above. Boom, boom, boom. Come here, boy. How dare you run from me, sir? Did you? But yeah, I definitely will be doing some more dungeons again off stream probably most of the time, just cause it's easier that way. And I'm tired of streaming dungeons pretty much. I've definitely enjoyed doing the rev streams at the moment. It's definitely been a good time. I like doing revs. What can I say, man? I like doing revs. It's very chill. Plus with our Warden heart rates this Jerry, like can't go wrong with that either. Easy money is easy money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I may end up doing, like, if I can't find parties off stream, I may end up grinding out some Dungeons Bestiaries, do some solo F7s like I've been doing. Dragon Pet important for M2, or is Term and Hype sufficient? You should be fine with Term, I would think. I think you'll be alright. It depends on your kata level. You know, if you're struggling to one-tap stuff, I would say just probably grind up kata levels a little bit. Just generally, I recommend getting G-Drag before you get hype, honestly. For Master Mode progression, it's usually better that way. Because you use the term so much more. Hype is just a healing weapon, unless you're a mage. So, you should be alright. But, yeah, G-Drag definitely would be the next step, for sure. Do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba-doom. Flower of Truth and swap to Halberd of the Shredded for faster spawn. I mean, I could do that. But that requires effort. And I'm trying to chill, you know? I'm trying to chill. Yoink. G-Drag used for E-Man Slayer. Yeah, if you have one, then yeah, it's nice to use. Unless you're struggling with survivability. But honestly, even if you're struggling with survivability, usually like G-Drag helps you do so much more damage that you end up like getting the lifesteal from it is enough to help you survive generally. Discovered that I didn't have any potato books on my armor or sword. Ooh. That does help. Having those is definitely very helpful. Fumings go burr. They do go burr. Yoink. But yeah, maybe I'll make a guide on early dungeons. I do have a script written out for a rev guide, so I need to make that at some point. I recorded it once, and it was right after I had updated to Windows 11, and I should have checked that my mic was working, because it was not. So I spent an hour recording that video, and then I had to scrap it. It's not fun. So I've just, like, kind of rage quit that video for the time being, and I'll get back around to it at some point, but... He currently has Aatrox perks, but we'll have Cole in 4 hours and 11 minutes, and then Fiesta's in 4 hours and 26 minutes. What do I do after I have Hype, Term, Greg, Abil, and decent mining setup? I mean, magical power is always a good thing to invest in for combat stuff. But you could start investing in things in preparation for future updates. You know, I mean, if you don't have max attributes, attributes are always good as well to invest in. Especially ones that are based on whatever your grind is at the moment. You know, like if you're doing dungeons, there's Catacombs box, there's the new Scarf Shard, things like that. So it just depends. Just depends. But yeah, there's always something. D-Drag's better on E-Man, at least for me. Yeah, it is a very good pet. Plus you get the extra magic find, you know. It's a win-win. Did ladies and gentlemen, we got him. 80 defense and 160 bonus health. It goes hard. It does. Definitely, the defense is very, very helpful. Which I've been playing a lot of Pow World off stream. That's been my grind as of late. I'm trying. Once I beat that, I can probably start focusing on SkyBlock a little bit more now, because I actually got grinds to go for. It's just like, didn't have too much to do that I didn't want to do on stream, you know. But now I actually have things to do, so I'll probably try and get my mage runs done, that sort of thing. Especially if we can get a Paul up in here, dude. I go crazy, which I think he's getting elected minister next, so I'll probably do quite a few runs like that. Is the plan, but we'll see. But make sure to stay hydrated, fellas. The real question is, do I stream all day? You know? Did say I kind of need a nap, but there's a mining fiesta later. So you know what we could do? What I might do is we do 2 streams today. I maybe call it here soon, and then I go get something to eat, take a nap, take my annual shower, you know, and then we can come back and grind out the fiesta tonight. Because last time I had to call it early because I was so exhausted after like 8-hour stream. Been live 3.5 today so far. Maybe we go to 4. I don't know. And then we'll do 2.5 later for fiesta. So 6.5 hours total. Plus that'll give me time to make a short for today as well. What should I make a short on today? Probably the scarf attributes, I think. I think that's a pretty big one that I haven't made a short about yet. I don't know. I think also I haven't talked about like the Soul Eater and Ragnar. Maybe I'd made a short on that already. Maybe not. Yo, let's go to Mill. It's going pretty good. How you doing today, dude? Yoink. Stay hydrated because I got like 20 leave. Bro, what? What the heck? What in the world did I just read? Heck W. Yeah, I'm curious how their compensation is going to work for this greenhouse update, because I have maxed out crop milestones. So I better get like some crazy compensation for that, dude. Straight up. Yeah, what's good, noob? How you doing today, bro? First redemption, casual 3.5 hours into stream. Goes crazy, man. Goes absolutely mad. Doing good. Glad to hear it. You love to see it. Boom. Yeah, I feel like Rev streams are like the opposite of M7 streams. Even though it's still combat related, it's like I can actually read the chat instead of having to just lock in, you know? Lean forward in my gaming chair, you know what I'm saying? I can just lean back while doing revs and chill. It's so much nicer. Yoink. Any Warden Hearts today? Not yet, unfortunately. We've been out here about 2 hours. And we dropped a Scythe Blade and a couple maggots. That's about it. That's our only loot so far, really. Which, I mean, we're making money just off of the dark candies, honestly. Sold. That part alone. I did finally drop another rune book as well, so that helps a bit. What was I going to grab? Excuse me. I was going to get something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, well. I dropped a scoot yesterday. Dang, GG. I just bought mine today. I just bought it because I'm lazy. And I didn't want to gamble on Vanguards. What do you recommend, getting Crown or Warden Helm first? I mean, Crown is like literally 3 times the price for a good one, honestly. So I don't recommend going for it early on. Warden Helmet is so much cheaper and it's still better for damage. So it's just like, might as well go for Warden. Because generally damage matters more than anything else early on. Should I mine for money? I want to recon my mineral. Ooh. I mean, I've been doing mine shafts, and now with the mine shaft like pity changes, it should be really good, honestly. But we'll see. But I'm gonna be setting up a mine shaft party later is the plan. See if we can get a squad up and running. I might buy some Vanguard keys, low-key. Maybe we'll gamble a little bit. I'm Iron Man. I mean, it might. I guess Ruby. Just because the gems you can actually sell to NPC now, right? You know, so that's good. This guy core the mountain 10 today. I got you. Boom. But yeah, I mean, Ruby mining should be like pretty solid now, I think. I don't remember if it was Flame or Slayer that was doing that, but they warped me and I got it after 2 keys. Okay, got you. Yeah, I got warped in for one of them, and unfortunately, I did not get it on first attempt, so I just gave up after that. Cooked. Alright, have a good one, Lemon. Appreciate your deed. Yoink. I get more magic find. I got 3/4 sorrow and warden for rev. I still get 211 magic finds. I mean, enrichments on magic find is a great way to get magic finds. Beacon. Make sure you've eaten cakes as well. If y'all need the cake stats, feel free to visit me. I do need the social XP, and I got all the cakes on my island. So feel free to do that. But what else? I was gonna say something else. For magic find, looting unfortunately doesn't help with slayers. I don't know why it is the way that it is, but for some reason looting doesn't actually give more magic find on slayers. So kind of sad. I mean, there's also pets. You know, G-Drag gives a lot of magic finds. Black Cat Pet gives a lot of magic finds. Griffin Pet's not bad. Got 15 enrichments on magic find. Okay, got you. And of course, having what's it called? A cookie boost and like God Potion helps out a lot as well. I think there's a potion that gives magic find, I want to say. I think. There's Jerry Candy, which increases it. Yeah, if you've had a Jerry Candy, yeah, there is a magic find potion. So, cookie boost and God Pot are definitely big deals. Bing. But after that point, it's just like, I mean, Dayblade, you know, of course, using Dayblade on last hit, or holding it while Venom does the last hit in the case of Blaze Slayer, you know. That can help quite a bit. I got all that stuff, okay. But yeah, it gets to a point where it's like either Hab Tactics or Chimera or Legion, I guess. It's like the only ways to increase it after a certain point. It gets rough out here. But I mean, of course, you know, more legendary talismans, more enrichments also can help quite a bit. Divine Gift enchant, but that's like 100 mil for 6 magic finds. It's a little bit pricey. 11k glaciite powder refunded. Let's go. Wow. The cookage. Painful. It's a little painful. But hey, gotta start somewhere. Pet score, that's true, yeah. Shameless plug, no asking what's that angel music in the background is a shameless plug. True. That would be a shameless plug. But hey. Shard of the Shredded. Easy money. Let's go. My stream drop frames just randomly right then as I dropped a Shard of the Shredded. Bad timing. Alright, 10 million coins. We will gladly take that. Boom, boom. Bum, 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 bum. Invalid just dropped Necron die. Unlucky, dude. Unlucky. But yeah, I forgot about pet score. That's true. That is factual. Do. So nice I don't have to worry about armadillo pet now, man. That's actually a big deal. Yoink. So we just got... Well, I'm trying to think what max XP is right now. I've got 6 XP to get from bestiaries. And I've got 16 plus 12, 28 XP to get from the other. So 34 total XP on top of what's possible, what we have right now. So let's see, 87 plus 30 is 117? No, 107. Yeah. So you can get 7% to 523 now is max, right? I think. 7, no. Yeah, 7, I was right. 17%. I was right the first time. I think. I don't know. I'm too tired to do math, bro. They ever update Armadillo? Yep, they just added in the mythic today. So we have one. We got one. Alright, appreciate you, Luke. Have a great day, man. Thank you again for the donos. Absolute legend. There we go. The vegan crawler. Crazy. Crazy. Yoink. Wow. Alright, we're almost up to 20 mil. That was our goal for today, is 20 mil RNG meter. I'll probably take a break. We'll do a stream later for Fiesta. That's the game plan. New mythic perk on top truly beats out the Greg. For real, dude. Mythic armadillo go crazy. It's wild that that's like was the most expensive pet in the game for so long. It's an armadillo pet. Who would have thought? You know? Who'd have thunk it? But yeah, boys, we do have a new merch drop right now, by the way. It's a pretty banger shirt. There's a link in the description. But, you have to see it. You have to see it. It's just so good. It's kind of fire, low-key. Kind of fire. Trash mayors next year, not gonna lie. Yeah, I kind of want Diaz as minister. And then we can get Paul as minister to Diaz after that and have 3 perk Paul get voted in as mayor, but... Oh, well. Oh, swell. Tis what it is. Alright, should be like 3 more bosses and then we're done. That is the game plan. But yeah, fellas, hope everybody's enjoyed the stream so far. Again, I'll be back later tonight for the mining fiesta, so make sure to tune in then. Got a video coming out Saturday after the profile review stream, and Friday, which is tomorrow. Should be live again tomorrow. For what perks are we gonna have? I guess it's gonna be Paul in the morning, eh? Or Diana. I call into Diana. So probably just wait and stream once Diana gets elected. And we'll just grind that out. Sound like a plan? Voted Foxy just to get the masks I need, but I don't like her either. Fair enough. Why doing Revs? We're trying to drop a matcha die. That is the plan, which I just hit our 20 mil RNG meter. That's pretty crazy. We just hit 20 million stored XP in our RNG meter, bro. Oh my goodness, this is such a grind. That puts us at 717th in Rev Hoarder. And also, we can PV and see how many kills we have. I think it's a pretty substantial amount. We're at over 11,000 T5 Rev kills now. The grind is real. Let's drop a die off of this guy right here. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Why not start stream at 2 a.m. just for Paul perks? Real. Real. Actually, alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. But yeah, like an hour ago, you were 723. Yep, time flies, dude. But alright, boys. I hope everybody has enjoyed today's stream. Hope everyone's enjoying the Jerry grind, the new update, and the Great Spook event going on. But I am going to go eat, take a nap, and I will be back for the fiesta later tonight. So make sure to tune in then. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. God bless.